Hello, crispy children, and welcome. I am the Mad Mage, and welcome to my dungeon, which I will be mastering this evening. Yes, welcome to the grand finale of Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Hype, 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 hype. This is amazing. This has been months of dozens of players playing together, and DMs and organizers putting this together for all of us. So tonight is the confrontation with the eponymous Mad Mage Hallister Blackcloak. As we get started, let's do a quick round of introductions with our delicious players this evening. And we'll begin with Val.
Hey, that's me. I'm sorry, every time.
You're not Matthew.
Don't we all want to be Matthew, though?
Indeed.
Hi, everybody. I'm Val. I am the Nerdy Niffler, and tonight I will be playing Leora Blackwill, who uses she, her pronouns, and I also use she, her pronouns.
Very good. Jen.
Hello, I'm Jed. I'm randomly generated or randomly Jen upon the internet. I will be playing Bunny, our sweet buff girl cleric of light. We both use she, her pronouns, and we're so excited to be here. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, everyone.
It will be great. Emma.
Hello, hi, that's me. I'm Emma. You can find me at MK Hansen on Twitter. I use she, her pronouns. And today I am playing, I'm going to say her full name just for fun. It is Guinevere Rosalind Ivy Mirabelle Bellatrix Lily Elowin Fizzle Rocket, also known as Grimble, who is a forge cleric who also uses she, her pronouns.
Excellent. And finally, Tim.
Hello. How are you doing? Hi,
Hello.
I'm Tim at Anonmop, and today I am playing Alistair Ironmane, the swollen beefcake of a wizard daddy from the Great North. And yeah, I got a wee lad now to go with my bairns in the brood. And these are all the godmothers of my wee child. It's all good.
It's not actually the Brody Bunch, but it is funny.
It's the Brody Bunch.
We're the Brody Bunch. As
We are the Brody Bunch.
Bunch B.
That's our official name now.
No. Well, when last we left our adventurers, we were deep inside Hallister's lair. In fact, we had reached Hallister's tower. So, let us transition. Yes, Hallister, what a beautiful epitome of humanity and intelligence you are. But no. When we left our group, they had last found an art studio.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Oh, yes. That included unseen hands chiseling away at a stone replica of the Mad Mage.
In the buff.
I think we determined it was in the buff. Does anyone recall any other events of note previously in the dungeon?
We most of us had a dram of that liquid in the cauldron.
Oh yeah, we can stop time.
Aye. I think it's for 24 hours, wasn't it? No.
You can each do a time stop once in the next 24 hours.
Aye, we did that. And it's all good from there. We smashed the mirror as well.
I mean, that was after the person came out of it and turned
Yeah.
to dust.
We don't like Alistair. He's a bit of a, you know. And
Cute.
A wanker.
he needs an intervention. He needs Daddy to give him a stern telling off.
He needs who to give him a stern telling off?
Oh, Alistair, I mean, his daddy.
Alistair, everyone's father.
All right. You have... Let's move the camera now so that we can see the delicious fun that awaits us all.
Oh no. Delicious.
Give Roll20 a second to load on my end. There we go. Perhaps Leora, you would like to tell us about your little friend that is accompanying us.
Say hello to our little friend.
Say hello to Stephen, the eyeball. He is a beautiful ball of eye.
Hey.
Was it Stephen or was it Simon?
Simon the eyeball, that was it. Simon, that is Simon.
With your sight in the other
Yes.
game.
I name a lot of my weapons and inanimate objects random names.
Hello, my
is a
name
sight.
is Simon.
Simon
Like
says,
moving
run from this
drawings.
place.
Hey, he's a wee chap.
He's a wee chap. He's enjoying the ride. He's an arcane eye, so he has no thought process, but he's enjoying the ride.
Excellent.
Do arcane eyes dream of electric eyes?
No,
That's
they
the
dream
spell.
of void teeth.
Yay!
Very well. Alistair, you
Ayla.
had strolled up to the door immediately across from the art studio, with Leora behind you, preparing to open that door.
Hey. I'd like to open it, please, lad.
Very well. Open the door within the mad dungeon. We
This
shall
would cause
do
no
this.
problem.
Inside is not an art studio, but 7 tall framed portraits hang on the walls of the room. Below each portrait, embedded in the wall, is a small bronze plaque. And in the plaque, in each case, is a name. Let me fix this here. There we go. Would any of you like to take a look more closely at those portraits? And Leora and Bunny, very good. Each of these apprentices, by the way, is shown wearing a horned ring on one finger. In fact, Leora, could you in particular give me a history check?
Yeah, I can indeed. Yay! Wow, okay, that's 26.
Hey!
Well, as you examine the names, you recall their identities and what they were generally known for as a group. That these are Hallister's original 7 apprentices, showing them as they were before they descended into Undermountain. On one, above the name Rantantar, is a fat, frowning man scarred by fire, wearing ornate purple robes, and grasping what looks like a wand of wonder in his burned right hand. Above the name Nestor is a handsome, slender man with thinning hair and a penetrating stare, wearing a plain black robe and many rings on his steepled fingers. There's this tiny black rune on his forehead. Alistair, you look interested by this rune.
Hey, yeah, like... Can I investigate and see what kind of rune it was?
Give me an Arcana check, please.
Right. Oh, that's natural 20 plus 5.
Yes,
That's 25.
that is the School of Necromancy.
necromancy. Aye.
Yes.
Right before we finished this, there was that whole shield finding. Because I remember that had a rune on it for.
Yes.
I think we discovered it was the shield of the Uven rune.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a different. It was not necromancer. It was a different room.
Yeah.
In another one, there is a stoic, bearded man with black hair, black robes, and tinker's goggles, with a tiny iron scorpion on his shoulder. This is Trobriand, the Metal Mage, which Grimble will probably recognize. Above the name Muiral the Misshapen is an ugly, powerfully built man with messy brown hair and a cruel sneer. He wears battered plate armor and has a steel helm with a scorpion motif tucked under his right arm. Clutched in his left hand is a long sword that drips blood. You also see a painting of that fairy-like creature that you met a few hours ago before you went into the undulating corridor. The straw-like hair, bony features. You will remember her as having gossamer wings. She wears a wide-brimmed conical hat and a robe made of butterflies.
Her robe was playing the harp.
The butterflies were playing the harp last time. She holds up a finger, above which floats a tiny, glowing sigil.
I'd like to take a look at that.
If you could give me an Arcana check, please.
15 plus 5 for 20.
Yes. This represents the School of Transmutation. Pinball Grimble, that was right. There is a name, that name said Arcturia, by the way. Arcturia. Marambra Nightsteel, Night with a Y, is a striking woman with long auburn hair and an empty, distant gaze. She too wears a black robe and holds a staff topped with a rune. I'm gonna assume yes.
I'll look at that one as well. That's an 18 plus 5.
Yes, that is the School of Evocation. And then there's one more that's very different from the others. The name Jehesira Kestelharp, a young, plain-looking woman dressed in yellow and blue robes. Her face has the faintest hint of a smile, but her portrait has been slashed in half.
That's a bit rude.
Dramatic.
I'd like to look at this one a bit more.
Same.
As you step closer, Alistair, you hear a woman's voice whispering in your head. So close.
Do you all hear that voice? Or is that just me?
Was that
I'm
just
gonna- Yeah, is it just Alistair?
Hey, it does a... Okay. I'm gonna touch the portrait? Right, I'm gonna do that scene from Beauty and the Beast. Where Belle tries to say what Adam's face is.
Are you
Right.
trying to put it back together?
Yeah.
If you're just kind of holding it like that, nothing really happens. Perhaps you have some way to fix it.
you get some scotch tape in your kilt?
Hang on.
Scotch tape.
Scotch.
Oh,
Yeah,
No,
so
not
Tim
Scotch
is
tape.
wearing a kilt
He's
happening.
wearing a kilt.
and
I'm
combat
wearing
boots.
a kilt and big ass boots.
I'm wearing the only pig thing I own.
Does anyone have mending?
Not as a warlock.
Hang on. What does this do?
Seems like
Does the Forge Cleric not?
I didn't take it.
I didn't.
I thought that was just automatic. Like, I didn't even think that's like an evocation wizard not having firebolt or something.
I
Warlock not having
I didn't think real carefully when I took my cantrips.
Right.
what's it called?
Bollocks.
Eldritch Blast.
You don't have like duct tape.
Can I roll for duct tape?
Are there ducts in this universe? Do we have ductwork?
If this, well,
What?
never mind. No, never mind. I read
Okay.
more carefully and I realized it wouldn't work.
All right.
Well, she looks quite nice. It's just a bit of a shame to know a fix.
Uh,
I meant
okay.
bones, not paintings.
Yes, Grimble.
I'm trying to be creative here.
I appreciate that.
Could I try to like? Oh my god, I don't have anything. I'm trying to think like, would there be a way for me to like sew it back together? I at least.
Is there a needle and thread in a healer's kit or something for patching up wounds?
Wait, we're in an art studio. Is there nothing in this art studio thingamadook that we could go and find that could help us stick it back together in one of the other rooms?
Hey, no, you know that their alchemy place that we went to before? Did you not grab stuff?
Everything in the room? Yes, you did.
Everything is currently in my bag, yes.
Right.
Uh,
Is there no way we can make an adhesive?
Seems like a lot of work for a painting.
Okay, is this? I don't know if it's. Is this a magical painting?
Can you give me an Arcana check, please, Grimble?
Yes. That's a 22.
Yes. As you look around it, you see tiny marks around the edges, and you see other indications that there is magic to this painting. This isn't detect magic, so you won't get too much more detail than that. But there is magic to this painting.
Okay. Can we see if there's anything in this room that would allow us to like mend the painting in some way? Or would we
Unfortunately, there's
know
nothing
that-
else in the room. There's just these paintings and the plaques.
Can I go back to the art studio and see if there's anything in there?
Let me see what might be in there.
Would doing a detect magic potentially help us in any capacity, do we think?
That's up to you.
Because that's one of my somethings.
I can also use identify. It would take me a minute, but
Yeah, I can use it once per short rest because I'm a furbolg.
well, that's good.
Without burning none of that shit. Alright, so I'm gonna detect magic.
Very good. Are you casting it as a ritual?
Yes. Yeah, that's
Very
good.
good. During those 10 minutes, while Bunny is preparing
One
to
action.
cast this,
Oh,
it
yeah,
takes an action unless you cast it as a ritual,
okay.
in which case it takes an extra 10 minutes.
I'm
What-
making it now.
While Bunny is preparing that ritual, what do the other three of you do?
Can I investigate the room at all?
Sure, what would you like to investigate?
I'm just gonna investigate these portraits because I'm sensing a theme with one of them is necromancy, one of them's evocation, that they might be the 7 schools, if there are 7 schools, and that she might be the one, whatever one this slash there might be relevant.
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Did the fairy one that we met earlier on her painting anywhere, was there a rune? Did we see that?
Hey, she was the transformation one.
She had transmutation, that's correct.
Transmutation.
No, 19.
19. You look carefully, and not all of them have any indications of specific schools, only the ones that had those runes that I mentioned.
Okay. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say then all I'm gonna do is go and like peer curiously at the portrait that's cut.
So Brimble is going through her spell book. I am wondering if I would be knowledgeable enough to know if there would be a way for me to either use the spell Fabricate or Creation to mend this.
Ooh, let me look at those with you. Let's see. We have Rimble Fizzle Wocket. Fizzle Wocket or Fizzle Rocket?
Fizzle Wocket.
That is hilarious.
Waka 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 waka.
So let's see. Fabricate. And what was the other one that you mentioned?
The other one was Creation.
I will say in this case, you could use either of those for this.
Okay. Would my arcane knowledge help me figure out which one might be more effective in this case?
Give me another Arcana check.
Okay. Oh God, what dice do I use? That is an 18.
Yeah, I'm going to say that creation takes that your creation spell takes a long time depending on the material that you're using. But fabricate only takes 10 minutes. And you can create raw materials and products with the same material. And for this purpose, yeah, we'll say yes. So it would be a lot faster to cast fabricate. And as a bonus, fabricate is a 4th level, not a 5th level spell.
Okay, so I will go ahead and cast Fabricate.
Okay.
With the intention of trying to mend this portrait.
Very
Two
good.
of us are standing in front of this painting doing cleric.
And you both hear, as you're standing there, you hear that same whisper that Alice there mentioned in your heads. So close. So close. So close. Bunny, your spell finishes first. You detect that there is, in fact, we'll say it's transmutation magic here. But this painting is hella magical.
Hell magic.
The others are not. Only this painting.
Interesting. Hey, this is the only magic painting. I don't know what that means. But there's hecka magic right here. And then there's not any in those, which is unusual.
Grimble, as your spell completes, all of you see where that torn canvas was. The canvas knits itself together. The painting completes itself there. And for a moment, the image of Jessira comes alive. Within the portrait, Jessira removes the ring from her finger. And as she does, the actual horned ring tumbles out of the painting onto the floor. Perhaps
I'll
you
pick
are
it up.
I was gonna say
interested.
I'd poke it with my mace.
I'm just gonna pick it straight up.
Gods.
I'd be careful about strange women from portraits giving you rings.
That's how I got engaged.
Isn't that how you get monarchies?
No, it's some tart in a lake.
Oh, very well.
I know a tart in a lake. I met my wife.
Gods.
This is the origin stories of how we met our fiancés and wives in a lake and in a painting.
In a lake in a painting with a strange ring.
I'm just gonna pick up the ring. YOLO.
All right. What do you do with the ring once you pick it up?
Can I roll investigation?
help.
You could. What are you trying to investigate?
What it is.
Whether it will kill me.
You know what? Because I care about.
Oh, I will tell you, Bunny, because your detect magic lasts a little while. This ring is also very magical, and I want to say, I'm going to call this abjuration magic.
Hey, that ring's like super duper magical, and it's like that one, you know.
Abjuration!
Abjuration.
I can't say words very well sometimes.
The magic skull, I know.
I'm gonna put the ring on.
Don't disappear, Frodo!
Leora, as you put the ring on, you don't disappear. You feel marginally more powerful. You feel as if maybe you are even freer than you were before. You'll need to attune to it to gain its powers, however.
Okay, player me is saying this, not Leora. Dope!
Dope.
Dope!
So, if you wish, mechanically, you could take a short rest in here. During that short rest, Leora could attune to the ring. Or someone could cast Identify. That said, you may wish to take a short rest for your own reasons anyway.
Can we take a long rest and have wish? No, we're doing a short rest.
If you wish to take a long rest, you can attempt to do one. Or in the famous words, you can certainly try.
I don't like that at all.
So,
I don't like
I
that.
don't care for that.
I'd quite like to get my spell back, because it means we can get out of here.
Leora, do you want to attune to this ring and take an hour? Or do you want to cast Identify? Have somebody cast Identify?
If everybody's chill with me attuning to it, if we're in a hurry.
I'd be happy to identify the ring for you and take a bit of damage to do it. Because
No,
I'm concerned for your well-being.
Leora goes, no, I have identified, please don't, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm detecting magic, and I'm like, I have that. Nope, I'm gonna use it. Stop.
If you identify it, can you attune to it or not?
Yes.
Identifies touch.
Oh, okay, yeah, do identify then. I've got, that is a ritual spell.
Okay.
Nice.
So as a ritual spell, you determined that the horned ring allows you to ignore Undermountain's magical restrictions, those that don't let you teleport and so forth.
That was the one we were
Misty
asking
step,
about.
Misty step. Dimension door.
I'm gonna look at the painting like,
Oh,
dope, thanks. So your character doesn't say dope, but mine does.
it's like, dope.
Dope.
Super dope.
That was very dope. I will relay this information to everybody else. Said, this appears to cancel out the effects of Undermountain, which means we could totally escape if things got very hairy.
Do you know the teleport spell?
That is a good question, Alistair. Let me flip through my spellbook and see if I know that spell.
I can flip through mine, because I'm pretty sure I know it.
You know what? I think when I was creating Leora, I didn't put it in because we couldn't go out of Undermountain.
I think when I created Alistair, I had lots of plans and realised I needed the ring to do it. I still got them.
So for those who don't know, there are alterations to magic in Undermountain. No spell other than Wish can be used to enter Undermountain, leave it, or transport between spells. Yes, my doggy is in the back and he is letting everybody know that he is there. Astral projection, teleport, plane shift, word of recall, and similar spells cast for these reasons just fail, as do effects that banish creatures to other planes of existence.
Listen.
The exception is that you can transit to the border ethereal.
The astral plane?
No, you cannot go to the astral plane. You can go to the ethereal plane. Because that's just like right on the edges of reality, as it were. But all of those types of restrictions, Leor's not subject to them.
I have Dimension Door.
That's
That help us in any way.
okay. Straight up.
Straight up or straight down?
Well, we don't know what's down, and up's more dungeon.
You haven't gone up
Far
yet.
enough up.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. As far as you know, yes.
Right.
As far as you know.
So are we short resting or are we risking a long rest?
Okay, wait, just a quick question.
All right.
Would you feel better if we took a long rest? Would you?
I mean, like,
back?
I'm just saying, if Leora can get us out of here with that ring, that's one escape plan. The other escape plan is I cast Wish again and wish you all out, because that seems to possibly get over the restrictions of the magic.
Just going by words there. When you say wish you all out, you mean wish us all out, right?
Oh,
Is it
right, yeah.
correct?
Wish us all out.
Can I roll an insight check on him with that?
Oh, yeah, I
that's not
definitely-
required. You can just decide for yourselves whether or not you believe each other.
No.
You half believe me?
I have plus 12 to my insight. I most certainly don't believe you.
So, I'm thinking long term, how we can get out of here and how we can get not dead.
Out of character, I'm just saying I don't trust Leora to not ultimately betray us. FYI.
Out
Don't worry about it.
out of character to
Out of
Val.
character.
Val,
Yeah, we're watching you, Val.
I will delete the letter that Hallister has written for you.
Oh,
See it.
No. Listen,
Oh, yikes.
listen. I had a conversation with Kyle. I figured out Leora's motives. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
Read
true.
my precious letter.
what she said is true.
Okay, so wait, if we take a nap, a long nap, Alistair, will you be able to cast things without hurting yourself?
No, that'll be 2 days, but I'm
well,
willing to take a bit of risk if it means we can get out of here.
You can get out of here right now if Leora wanted.
No, she can! She got the mention door. She can take one person, and she's taking my lad.
That is true. I would be taking Brody.
If she betrays us, she shouldn't be able to have that child. Just saying.
Don't give the children to people who betray you.
I mean, I can change the will.
No.
Okay, so like, what are we doing?
Right, we know.
I'm fine with either. Like, I
We
can
know
stand
we're
all
about to go
star.
against an immensely powerful arcane wizard who is in his own tower in a dungeon with other wizards. Aye.
Yeah.
I would think we should take a long rest and make sure we're as prepared as possible.
Okay, but quick counterpoint. He knows we're here. He's not a dum-dum. He knows we're here, which
Aye.
he would get the jump on us. So we
He-
might be fucked either way.
I
He
mean,
knows
we got
we're
mentioned
here.
A while ago.
Yeah, he knows we're here, but he hasn't come and got us.
Yeah, we keep calling him. He could have found us at any given time, really.
And what better time to take us than when we're sleeping?
That's why we take
We're
guards.
seasoned adventurers. We take rests and
I-
watches.
Yes, you're right. We're seasoned adventurers. Thanks back to this entire level.
Yes.
Seasoned.
Very seasoned.
If I had to quantify it, I'd say like 17 levels worth of adventuring.
Hey,
Okay, but if we take a rest, I don't think we should do it in here. Not in this room with these portraits. No,
do you want to go
thank
to the?
you.
Which room do you want to go to?
I don't
We
want to go into that art room.
We could go into the naked Hallister room. He'd probably be embarrassed to burst on us in there.
There are other rooms, I'll just tell you that. I mean, you haven't gone through all the rooms right here. That you haven't even opened every door you've seen.
Oh my.
Oh my!
Oh my.
Oh my!
Listen, I do that in my day-to-day life when things go wrong. I'm like, oh my.
Alright, so
Well, we all know what Emma says when the things go wrong in her daily life.
Oh boy, howdy.
That's right, y'all. That's right. Oh boy, howdy.
Boy, howdy.
It brings me such joy every time I hear it.
And every time she types it, I hear it in that voice.
alright, so shall we investigate the other room on this floor and then take a wee nap?
Sure.
Yes, let's do it.
Okay.
I go out and go to the right top right top.
I'm gonna listen before we bust in.
We're doing the
Grimble.
normal thing, alright? She's listening, and then we kick it down.
Yes.
Grimble, first thing, before we do bunnies, can Grimble give me a perception check?
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh boy, howdy.
Oh boy.
Because I watched the... you'll see.
Okay.
I don't like that.
I don't like that at all.
Where did it go?
Also,
22.
is one of you wielding that shield now?
Yes, Grimble.
What?
Oh, I gave you the shield, the fancy one with the rune.
It's something about cold or something?
Didn't know that.
You can cast Bane with it without expending concentration. You can do necrotic damage, and it gives you like resistance.
Cold resistance?
Cold.
It's it's in the handouts, you can see it. I might be able to... Well, while you're doing this, Grimble, I will tell you, as you proceeded through the room, and you kind of skirted around the north edge of that larger room,
I did.
you're pretty sure you saw a hidden door on the north side of that room. Bunny!
Oh boy, howdy.
Bunny, as you listen, can you give me a perception check?
My passive is 22, and my roll 15 plus 12.
Oh, jeez, I forgot about that.
That's why my passive is.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. I just when you say plus 12 out loud, I'm like, what?
Perception plus 12.
Very
Insight.
good.
Don't get to use that very often.
The other room is completely silent.
It's really quiet in there. Like nothing.
I saw a secret door up north.
A secret door? Oh my goodness.
Secret door.
Do we want to go there first, or do we want to go in this room that may or may not be empty?
I kind of want to go in the secret door.
Let's go secret door first.
Okay.
Let's go to secret door.
Narnia.
Secret tunnel.
Narnia.
Secret tunnel.
Can I listen at the secret door?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Okie dokie.
No, Simon.
I should have.
19 plus.
Plus 12. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's very quiet.
This one's very quiet.
I'd like to try and open the secret door.
On the other side, you see a staircase leading up.
No.
No.
Staircase. No.
Do we want to retreat and go to the other one first?
Yeah. No. I don't
Yeah.
like staircase. We've had bad experiences with hallways and staircases.
Okay, but we're gonna have to go up it anyway because we are in his tower now. So if we want to
Okay.
talk to him, we have to go up. I think.
Okay. Let's do that.
Does anyone have a tea set on hand, just out of interest?
I left it in my other chainmail.
That
I
chamber looks lovely, though.
I could probably make some tea.
I'm just thinking, if we could always have tea with Hallister, and maybe he won't want to murder us.
I mean,
I
I
don't want
love
to
that
have
wine.
tea with him.
We can poison it, it's fine!
I
Don't
love
say
that
that in his helm.
Well, there goes that plan.
Remember the future wine? I've got some of that. It's not. I don't know if it's a good year yet.
Okay, we're gonna go check out this room down here before we go bippity bopping upstairs.
Hey, let's do that.
Bippity boppity.
Bibbity bobbity boo.
Right? Oh no.
All right, who's opening that door?
I'll open it.
All right, Alistair.
I got nothing left to lose.
Oh well.
Except for the child in your, kilt.
Spoiling.
Hanging in this room
Oh, hang it.
are what appear to be realistic paintings of cityscapes in these gilded wooden frames.
Ooh.
Oh,
As you
hello.
look, the paintings seem to be in motion and highly realistic.
Oh fuck! Can I investigate? Can I roll an Arcana check on this and investigate them?
You don't even need an arcana. Just give me a investigation or history check.
History.
Blister.
Help with that.
Okay.
My detecting magic was only for that area, right?
No, it moves with you.
Oh.
These all are radiating divination magic.
There's all kinds of divination magic in here. That one's easy to say.
23 on the
Yes.
history check.
Grimble,
Yes.
all of these are locations in Waterdeep. The city's north gate as seen from inside the city. The city's south gate as seen from inside the city. The Sword Maiden, one of the walking statues of Waterdeep in the North Ward. Heroes Garden, a park in the Sea Ward. The exterior of the Temple of Mystra, known as the House of Wonder. The exterior of the Font of Knowledge, the Temple of Ogma. The exterior of Agaron's Tower in the Castle Ward, as also the exterior of the Blackstaff Tower, the market in the Castle Ward. You even see one that displays the interior of the Yawning Portal's tap room, including the entrance to Undermountain.
Do we
But-
see, like, anyone?
Wait a minute. Are these security paintings like security cameras?
They are all scrying devices on prominent landmarks within Waterdeep.
We'll walk up to one of them and be like, I think I know this place. Oh my goodness. Is that Philip? Ew, he's picking his nose.
You have
Hello.
many of you have probably been in at least the Yawning Portal's tap room, as that's the primary way into Undermountain.
And if there is a Temple of Mister in this city, then Leora has been to it.
The Temple of Mystra, yes.
Alright. Are we convinced this is now a safe place to stay?
I mean,
Are you
well,
asking me?
I'm talking to the rest of the party.
Fair.
Okay, so I'm going to be honest here. If he's watching the streets here, he absolutely knows we're in here now. And second, that means he utilizes these rooms, I would guess, maybe since he has a whole room of scrying. I don't think it's safe to stay here.
yeah, but who puts a scrying painting on the room full of scrying paintings?
Aye.
No, I mean, like, he probably saw us come in here, and second, he might use this room to, like, watch stuff.
If he knows we're here,
Yeah.
why has he not attacked us yet?
Because he's going to fight better on his own turf.
So
Up in his
would that
tower.
not make sense better for us to go to him than him come to us?
I don't know. It all makes me nervous, quite frankly.
I mean, I remember back my wee dad. He told me, when you're camping in dungeons, listen up kiddies, when you're camping in dungeons, always make sure you block the door. That's why you have pinions in your adventurer's kit. I don't have pinions. I have a great sword. So I think it was like block the door and jam it with a great sword.
Okay, yeah, I think having a greatsword and a door up against a mighty, powerful wizard and his friends sounds like a really good idea.
We can try.
Love the hat, Leora.
I forgot the cowboy hat.
Hey, there it is.
Is that a cowboy hat?
Leora's, it's a cowboy slash.
Oh, I just saw the round part, and I thought it was going to be a pointy, conical witch's hat.
I do have one of them too somewhere. Leora's been wearing this the entire time. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, so you know what? I will do whatever we think whatever you all think is best, and I will happily do whatever needs to be done. Perhaps we can use this fancy new shield that I have somehow.
Hey, we can do that.
Hi.
Can I add that to my inventory? What
I have already done that for you.
Oh my God, thank you, Kyle.
Fancy.
And you have to attune to it anyway, I believe. So you need the time.
It does require attunement. However, if you wield that shield, you're going to lose 3 points on your armor class because you're currently wearing a shield +3.
I sure am.
I'm using a shield +1.
Let me see what it says.
My shield.
Oh my!
I'm guessing we're having a long rest now.
Yeah, we'll tell.
I'm just telling you. Well, you only need short rest for the attunement. And I mean, Grimble, you have to make some choices because that shield gives you a lot of abilities, but it doesn't give you a +3 to AC.
Oh.
Does it get, what is it?
You can see it in your handouts.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
It gives you immediately after you're hit with a melee attack, you can use your reaction to deal 3d6 necrotic damage. And you can cast the Bane Spiel from the shield.
Yeah, it's up to you, but my shield's only a +1. So if you want to hold on to that +3, I can use the shield. Or not. Depends on what you feel is the better opportunity.
Well, I don't know if I would Bunny. I mean, Bunny can take this shield of the Uven rune if she's comfortable with necrotic damage. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, she uses Toll the Dead all the time. She's
Okay.
sort of... And plus she speaks Giant, which is what the rune on the shield is.
So why don't you take the shield then? That maybe makes more sense.
Yeah, because if you're gonna lose an additional 2, because you have a really dope shield. My shield's just sort of like, mine's just an uncommon shield.
I mean, I would still have a very high AC. My AC right now is 23, so it would still be like a 20 AC, but...
My AC is 20 right now, so I think it might dip down to 19.
Yep. So who's taking it?
If Em does it, I'll take it.
You take it. Go, girl. Take it.
It is now in Bunny's inventory.
Coolio.
Thank you, Kyle.
Thank you, D&D Beyond, who's not sponsoring us.
I'm gonna turn to Grimble and say, "Oh, Grimble, by the way, I, being the type of magic I am, I haven't used any spell slots, and I don't require sleep. So whilst you guys are having your long rest, I can just watch the door."
Okay, that doesn't make me nervous. It's fine. Okay. Are we doing that? Are we doing it here? In this room?
I mean, he's already watching us.
So we can watch other people.
We can people watch.
It's an amazing pastime.
Okay.
You'd be surprised the amount of people you can enjoy watching.
That sounded different, I think, than you meant it to.
I probably did.
Well, our choices are between the room with the lady who talked to us in the portrait, the naked Hallister one, this one, or the ones that were the quills that were writing themselves, which might stab us.
I'm just gonna say, whenever you give me the shield, I'm gonna be like, oh, do you want this ring? Because I'm gonna need some slots for stuff.
What's the ring?
Do you want a ring of regeneration?
Oh.
What does a ring of regeneration do?
Oh,
While wearing this ring, you gain 1d6 hit point every 10 minutes, providing you have at least 1 hit point. I built myself for healthing.
Alright, well.
She's a healthy lass.
He's a healthy lass.
I got health potions, I got health
Holy
rings, I
hell.
got health spells.
Right,
I'm
so
here for health.
I'm just gonna wedge the greatsword in the ground and bar the door.
Oh, we're seeing this. Okay, we're just all right.
It just
Go.
Don't worry, I'm on watch.
Okay. Before
Oh,
we do
hang on,
all of
hang on.
this, perhaps we should like outside maybe like put some sort of like I don't know like a warning bell.
I have the warning bell. I will do that.
Awesome.
So I'm gonna ritually cast alarm
Ooh.
Yay!
on 2 places.
Oh, is one of them me?
It's gonna be on the secret door we uncovered, and on the staircase that we came up.
That's cool.
And I have a feeling because I have to.
So you can
twice,
cast
I have
it.
to roll 2d10.
I'm taking a look at your spell real quick.
Do you want the Ring of Regeneration?
I'm gonna sleep. It's fine.
Yes, you'll need to take 2d10 necrotic damage.
4 and 3. That's 7. So, secret door and the one we came up.
Very good. Very good.
And then great sword and door. Sit down. Get the wee bairn out.
Okay.
Oh, the
So
alarm doesn't work in the dungeon.
don't.
Oh.
So, here's what we're gonna do. Here's how we're gonna do this. I would like for you all to mark the effects of a short rest. First of all. Where are you resting? Within the scry painting room?
I believe, yeah, I think that's what we agreed.
Can you arrange yourselves in that room, please?
Oh gods, oh gods, oh gods. I hate this.
Just wherever you would be resting is fine.
This is definitely fine. There's nothing to worry about.
That's not
Nope.
bad.
I don't like the smirk that's on Kyle's face right now.
Leora, why are you so
a
close
I
to
can
door?
see beneath your beard. I know
It's
you're
just a
trying-
smile because I'm having such a good time playing with some of my best friends, my best D&D friends.
Oh, I'm so touched and
Oh.
so scared right now. Also, I'm close to the door because I'm keeping a beady eye.
I remembered you're awake. Did anybody take this Ring of Regeneration?
No.
Do
But
none
if
of
we're-
you have open attunement slots?
I'm about to, because I'm about to do something stupid.
Oh, good.
Kind of.
Because
I'm
it's a great
going
ring.
Take my stone of good luck, and I'm going to give it to Brody.
Oh,
And let my child attune to it.
Well, if anyone needs this Ring of Regeneration, like,
Sarah needs it. Oh, look at that fluffy butt.
So fluffy!
I need.
So fluffy!
I
Who's tiny voice? Oh, hello. Say hi.
Oh, don't do that because Emma can't take it when you do that.
Oh no, it's the other one. I can't do.
Oh yeah. Can't get to Scotland or she'll cry.
Oh, that's true. Danny Boy is actually the sadder song, but it's like
It
the
is.
saddest song that humanity has ever produced is Danny Boy.
It's an
Yeah, but
Irish tune with Scottish words written by an Englishman. It's just missing someone Welsh involved in the songwriting process.
I'm part Welsh. I can sing it.
wait, do we have part Welsh, part Scottish, and part Irish?
I'm part
I'm
Scottish,
Irish
part
as well.
Welsh, part English.
Part Irish and part English.
Yes.
Yes!
I got Scots, Irish, and English in my blood veins places.
So, have you decided what you're doing about your magic items?
I'm no a ahu I.
You get a D6 every 10 minutes.
That only do no good if I die instantly from casting a spell at 9th level.
But it'll help you bump up slowly over time.
I. I'm in an internal loop now. Yes, I'll take the ring.
Okay.
We're doing great.
Yep, everything's fine. You are
Everything
definitely on the
fine.
path to success.
And I'm also gonna give Brody my spare cloak of protection as well.
Stop
to
that.
as well.
No!
And protect. No, I got a spare one.
I'm just saying, Brody's gonna be fine.
Brody's going to.
I just want so for chat watching, and I appreciate. First of all, Tim, addressing Tim, not Alistair. I appreciate that you are making your decisions in character, which is fantastic. I want to tell the rest of those who are, and the group all knows what I'm about to say. There's what y'all about to say. Just for anybody watching, please know that harm to children is, and I'm sure I'm not the only one, but certainly is a line in my D&D games. Brody is actually completely inviolate, and the multiverse could implode, and there would be this funny-looking little boy there safe. So, Tim is making good decisions as a character, or Alistair is making good decisions. Tim is just having fun.
Right.
And making us as characters angry because he's giving away all of his
And Crystal doesn't give a shit. She's like, "What are you doing?"
I'm also gonna sit in the corner, and before I sleep, I'm gonna write out a few things and make letters.
Oh no.
Writing the notes.
I love how Alistair is preparing for death, and the other three of us are desperately preparing to save Alistair.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Yeah,
just a pragmatist. If I'm going to die, I want to make sure my affairs are in order. I got a wife and kids.
We are getting at least a short rest so you can spend your hit die to.
So mark
Oh, yeah,
your short
yeah.
rest.
I spent my hit die. I'm already at max health again.
Okay.
But
Does
I'm
anybody need me to hand them some health potions now?
kind of.
Pre-sun, anyone? Juice boxes, ginger ale. Stewardess coming through. Anyone? Anyone?
Yeah, I'll take one of those, oh crap. I'll take one.
Okay.
Here's 4.
Oh,
Can I-
Oh my god, thanks.
Can I take a few as well?
Oh yeah, sure. Here's you're kind of squishy, right? Here's 6.
Thank you. I am very squishy.
I will mark those out of my inventory.
I will put them in my inventory.
Okay, I'm back at next.
Leave it, Max. I'm just gonna sit down and write the letters out.
God damn it, Tim.
While muttering under my breath.
I'm not worried at all.
Everything's fine.
Boo says don't be worried.
Grimble is very worried. She's not okay.
It's fine. I'm watching the door. Nothing bad can happen if I'm watching the door.
No, nothing bad can happen if something comes through the door.
We're all good. Everything's
But
fine.
who's to say it's gonna come through something other than a door? You know? She says,
damn it,
puts her
get
lipstick on.
All right, you
Preparing
have
for battle.
exchanged your items as appropriate.
My items have been fixed. I don't know if Tim took the ring though.
I took the ring.
Okay, cool.
Very good.
and I'm
Tim,
attuned to it.
so let me make sure I understand. He automatically regains.
1d6 every 10 minutes.
Can you roll 9d6?
9d6. Okay, 1.
Because after an hour and a half, something's going to happen.
Oh no!
But I want to be utterly fair and give you your short rest and your 9d6. Never let it be said.
Oh, bugger me.
Oh, also the thing that's nice, if you're missing a part, you will regrow it after 1d6 plus 1 days. So if you lose a limb, you can get it back with this ring. It's a rare, very rare ring.
My wife will tell the difference. Okay, 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1. So that's what? It's 5, 5, 5, it's 10, 10, 20, 10, 20. That's 29 points. 29.
You've been healthed.
I'm up to full.
Yay.
All right. After an hour and a half, Alistair, your alarm goes off.
Right, lad, right. There's a little alarm. So let's get ready.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up Brody, put it back in my spotted.
Yeah, that's fair.
And also quickly give Bunny, Grimble, and Leora letters.
Just yeets them over to us.
It's like, yeah, get it.
Very good. As you are resting, that door that you had propped closed explodes, just bursts in,
Right.
and it has been kicked in by a person that you see as a strikingly beautiful frost giant woman floating slightly above the ground. And I would like you all to roll for initiative.
Oh no!
Negative.
As they come in, Bunny's
Not as
like,
good as me wife.
"Stop," in giant.
So,
I don't know why I chose to take giant as my language, but I did.
oh,
No,
she's
bad.
good.
That's a dirty 20. Dirty.
Dirty.
20.
Give me a second. I've got a couple things to do here. And then you can give me your numbers again because I won't remember them yet. Very good. Let's see here. Okay. Nope.
Oh, it would make sense that I have a frost shield with a giant rune. Like, not a giant rune, but a rune of the giants upon it. There's a frost giant coming for our souls.
Okay, this is better now. There we go. Okay, Alistair, what's yours?
A dirty 20.
There's no such thing as a critical hit for initiative rules. Bunny,
Yeah.
22.
Leora,
16.
Grimble.
17.
Wow! Y'all came prepared.
Well,
Yeah.
And then, let me see, let me pop this out and do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And why it's not working? It should be working. There we go. Oh, no, it was right the first time. Okay. So you should be able to see the order on screen. Oh, why don't I put on some appropriate music?
Get that battle music.
You better be putting on like, what's it called? Led Zeppelin.
While I would love to play Led Zeppelin, Variant Roles would not love me to give them a copyright strike with Twitch or whatever.
Right, that's true.
The YouTube VODs.
I come from the land of the ice and stone.
Exactly, yes. Bunny, you go first. You see this, she is hovering about a foot or two off of the ground. What do you do?
Is Simon still here or has he disappeared at this point?
What's the duration on Simon?
Valerie.
Sorry, I was checking my spells for things. Arcane Eye, which is weird place. He lasts for an hour, so I think Simon would be gone.
Oh yeah, he's gone.
Bye, Simon.
Bye, Simon.
R.I.P.
I'm gonna move forward, I think maybe to here. And goodness. Do I want to do it? I might want to do it. Nobody wants to run in and hit her with anything, do they?
I know.
Is it 5th level?
It's an old favorite.
I'm gonna cast Dawn in the general vicinity of here.
You're going to cast what?
Dawn.
Dawn. Would you like to
Nope.
tell us what that spell does?
So the light of dawn shines down on a location I specify. 30-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder of bright glimmering pink light. The light is like sunlight. Creature in it must make a constitution saving throw, taking 1d4 radiant damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. They must make a saving throw whenever they end a turn in the cylinder. And I can move it 60 feet as a bonus action on my turn.
Okay, it's a 30-foot radius, you said?
Yes.
Yes.
Get those
That's big.
50-10s out.
That's really big. Okay.
So sort of centered so that the edge of the door here is its end point.
Yeah, you got it. You should be able to see it.
Yes.
And I'm going to say it's going to be like this. And I'm also, just in case you decide you want to move it, I'm giving you control of that token.
Okay, can you put a light effect on it too so it lights the whole area since it's light, or is that not possible?
That is definitely possible. What's the range on the light?
I wouldn't be sure, but at least the 30 feet of it, I would think. It's like sunlight. It's just very dark in the areas other than that in my...
Oh yeah, there you go.
Cool.
Very
cool.
good. Anything else on your turn? And I'm sorry, what was the damage on it?
4d10 radiant if it fails its constitution save or half as much on a success.
Well, let's see. Constitution save. She rolls a 13 on her Constitution save. Wait, let me see. Wait, hang on. I'm sorry. That's a 24.
Oh, well, that's a pass, so that's a D, because it was a DC 19, but she takes half of this, so 8 plus
No, she does. Oh, yeah.
10, not 11, 8. So she takes half of 30, she takes 15 damage. And every time she ends a turn, I guess that she takes that when she ends her turn, I guess.
But she doesn't take it now?
Let's make it. When the cylinder appears, she does take it now, and she'll take
Okay,
it.
yeah, I got you. Yeah, I'm looking at the spell as well. Okay,
Yeah.
very good. Yes, she takes... So, this is pink light, you said?
Yes, it's beautiful and pink.
All right, let's go ahead and tip that a little bit. How about that? How about like this? Bleep. All right,
Glorious.
very good. Anything else on your turn?
I don't think I have any bonus actions, do I? Do I now? Holy weapon, shield of faith. Nothing for right now, no.
Okay. At the end of your turn, she points her hammer at you, and a bolt of cold comes flying out towards Leora.
That's fair.
Leora,
The projected ward.
that's okay. Good, thank you for noting. 22 to hit
Yes.
for 29 cold damage.
Ooh.
Make that 27 cold damage.
I will tell you, as I think I told you before, this is a very dangerous fight. And while I want you to succeed, the monsters do not.
Get thee behind me, I have a cold shield.
Yeah, I'm gonna use. Oh, actually, just let me check something to see if I can still do it. You can see in range 60 feet. Okay, so I'm going to use my reaction to Misty Step. Now that I have my doopity-doop, and poop back here because I am squishy.
Very good.
Okay.
Get thee behind me, foul demon.
Exactly.
You.
Understandable. Next we have Alistair.
I'm gonna regret this. Possibly not. I'm gonna reach my hand out and grab Leora's shoulder. And I'm gonna cast Stone Skin
Ooh,
at
fantastic.
4th level, which is an action. It's a touch spell. It's abjuration, so I get my ward back up to full health. And Leora, for the next hour, is resistant to non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. However,
Huzzah!
because it's a 4th level spell, I have to take 4d10 damage.
Oh!
Don't worry, Tim. After 100 rounds of combat, you get 1d6 from that ring.
14 points of damage on me. And my abjuration ward is back up to health.
Look back at Alistair like, don't you have a crossbow or something?
Do I look like the kind of guy who has a crossbow?
Yes.
It's a good fashion word for me, boy. I can watch this thing show out of my horns. No, that's different.
All right. Alistair, anything else on your turn?
Ward's back to full health. I got that. Bonus action. No, I'm just gonna stand slightly in front of Leora then.
All right.
Like arm there. So I'll be like, there. Like it's fine. We got this.
That's fine. At the end of your turn, the frost giant points her hammer at Grimble, and a crack of thunder issues directly towards you for a 25 to hit
Yeah, that hits.
for 32 thunder damage.
Abjuration ward. It's reduced. That you don't get the damage.
None of
'Cause
it?
I take the 32 points, which reduces my abjuration ward down to 6 points now.
Boy.
That's
So I don't
great.
take any damage.
Don't take any damage. My ward takes all the damage.
Well then.
All right. Alice. Sorry. On her turn, the frost giant moves up to Bunny and brings her hammer down upon Bunny's head for a 28 to hit.
That hits me.
For 33 bludgeoning damage.
Okie dokie.
Can you make a Constitution save, please?
Well, I
Your
was gonna
concentration
say,
check.
I have warding flare whenever.
Okay. What is that?
When you are attacked by a creature that can be blinded, so I don't know, within 30 feet, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on an attack roll. So might as well try. Use this 5 times a day per long rest.
So it makes it a disadvantage on this roll?
Yeah.
It's still a 28.
Okay.
28 was the lowest of the two rolls.
Well, that's 33.
Yes, and I need two things. I need a Constitution save for your dawn.
Okay. Constitution.
That's going to be a DC 16.
Oh, yeah, I got a 16.
Okay, so you maintain your concentration. However, I need a second Constitution save, as this will impose this. It's basically, it will stun you if you don't pass the DC 15 Constitution save.
Okay. Ooh, 19 plus 6.
Okay, you're good. Yeah.
Nice.
At the end of her turn, she strikes the ground with her maul, triggering an earth tremor. I need all of you to make a DC 25 strength saving throw. It's really hard.
I have to get a 20 to pass that.
Yeah, I'm gonna fail. I've got a max I can get is 21.
I have a -4.
Oh,
So
What is Jed? Wait, I want to see what Jed's doing. Oh!
I needed a 20 to pass. Hot shit.
I can't
yeah.
pass it, so I'm not gonna roll.
Alistair and I are the ones who are like, strength? What is that?
Yeah. All right, that's fair.
I didn't cast the wisp spell, but that's fine.
So,
Wait, hang on, is this magical damage?
all right, that was at the end of her turn. My hood keeps falling off. And we are going to proceed to the next turn, which is Grimble. Grimble, you are prone on the ground. What do you do?
okay.
Get them out.
I am going
Oh.
to.
On the end of her turn, she had to make a con save for the.
Yes, thank you. 17.
That does not pass.
Okay, so what does she take?
Do you want me to re-roll it, or you just want to use the previous one?
What was the previous one? Well, she's the previous one. Don't tell me. Yeah,
It's 30. I still have it in my calculator, so I can remember.
thank you.
Arguable.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. Okay. So I am. I can still just cast spells from the ground, right? Well,
Yeah, and it only takes half of your movement to stand up.
Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and stand up. I'm gonna take a pinch of sulfur out of my bag and I'm gonna crush it against my hands, and I'm going to cast Flame Strike, which is a vertical column with a 10-foot radius, 40 feet high. And I would like to cast it so that it is.
You can center on her, and it'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. That's what I'm gonna do. She needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
And the result is. What's your DC?
18.
She passes.
Okay, but she will take. What's half of 19?
In this case, 9.
Okay, so she will take 9 fire damage. And 10 radiant damage.
That's the halved version?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. At the end of your turn, Grimble. I'm sorry, is that your end of your turn?
I cast a regular spell, so I can only cast a cantrip at this point, correct?
Was that a bonus action or a regular action?
That was a regular action, so it would have to be a bonus action. Yeah, no, we're good. That's it. That's my
Okay, are you going to stay on the ground?
Oh no, Gribble got
I
up.
stood up.
Okay. Alright.
I should. No, yeah, that's it.
Do you want to move forward at all?
No, thank you. I'm all set.
Alright.
I have a higher AC than me.
At the end of her turn, she points her hammer at you again, Grimble. And where is my Too many windows open. This is the for a 31 to hit
Yeah.
as 24 thunder damage strikes you.
Okay.
All right. Leora, it is your turn.
I'm gonna quickly check whether I can do this. Can I cast Hex and then Polymorph?
So, Hex is... How fast is Hex... What's this... Is it a bonus action or bonus action?
Bonus action for Hex.
Okay. If you do that, you can only cast a cantrip with your main action.
Okay, then I will just...
Sorry. If you do that, then with your main action, the only spell you could cast would be a cantrip. You could do stuff that's not a spell, of course.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Polymorph on her.
Alright. What's the DC on the save?
19?
19. What kind of save?
It is... a wisdom save.
She has a 30 on it.
Ah, damn it. She's so much more powerful than I thought she was. Then in which case, I think that's all I can do apart from casting... No, I can't cast that because I did that. Yep. Yeah, that's all I can do because I can't cast Hex.
Okay. Bunny, what do you do? It's your turn.
Looking through. I think I'm going to, as soon as I find the spell, I do Spirit Guardians or Guardian Faith. Which one's which? Spirit Guardians is the 3rd level. Let's go with the 4th level Guardian of Faith. We're gonna summon a Guardian of Faith. A large spectral guardian appears and hovers for the duration in an unoccupied space of my choice that I can see. The guardian occupies that space. Has a gleaming sword emblazoned with the symbol of my deity. Any creature hostile to me that moves.
So I have a question. Is that another concentration spell?
No. It is not.
Okay. Just checking. So this is which is the spell?
Guardian of Faith. 4th level conjuration. If you're within 10 feet of the guardian, you must succeed a dexterity saving throw, and the creature will take 20 radiant damage on a fail or half as much on a success. Guardian vanishes after it has dealt 60 damage.
So any creature hostile to you that moves to a space within 10 feet for the first time on a turn must succeed on a dex save. Okay, yeah. What does it look like?
It's very angelic, pink light emanating from it. It says a sword, but this one's actually holding a big pink base, much like myself, and it's got a big pink shield. And it's just sort of emanating a light. It's sort of, you can't really tell its shape, but it's very angelic. Okay.
So where are you casting it?
Basically right next to her. Probably over. Oops. I'm on roll 20. Roll 20 is, it's probably like over here.
Okay.
Side of her.
Very good. I've given you one. Let me make it pink.
Egg. Whoop. That.
And give you control of it because I don't know how it works, but you're not Val, you're Jen.
Yeah,
I knew that.
that's me.
Yep, I just clicked on the wrong thing, that's all. Okay. On the first time it moves to a space within 10 feet of it, it will take that damage.
Is it not because it's in the same...
It says any creature hostile to you that moves to a space within 10 feet of the Guardian for the first time on a turn. So it triggers on movement.
Okay.
Alright, anything else on your turn?
I don't think so. Maybe... No.
Oh, you know what I can do? That would be fun, is to also do that, and do that, and do that. How about That's fun. That's fun times. All right. Anything else? You said no? All right. Alasdair.
Aye. Right. I'm staying on the ground to keep Brody safe. I'm gonna rip one of the stars from my kilt and throw it and cast magic missile at 5th level.
All right. And as I recall, this is from your magic item, and
It's from
therefore
magic item, not me, so don't take any necrotic damage.
right. So just roll 1d4 plus 1, and then we'll multiply that by.
7 darts.
Yep.
So. Oh crap. That's 7 plus 7, 14 points. I rolled a 1.
2 times 7 is 14.
Yeah, 14 points of damage straight to the noggin.
All right. Yeah. No. She definitely takes all of those 14 points of damage.
They're like wee little like gnats in her face.
Yeah. That's pretty much. Yeah. What do your magic missiles look like once you throw them? What do they look like in the air?
Oh, we discussed this last time, and I can't say it in my accent. They look like bulls.
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 They look
like
like
the-
balls.
They don't look like balls.
The horned cat.
Oh, that's right.
Bulls. The Chicago Bulls.
It's not cock and balls. It's just bull.
Yeah. Before we go back to her turn, I think we need to take a quick break.
Okay.
Because it's already 8:30 for me, 9:30 for the East, and God 30 for Val. So we're back in just a couple minutes. I just need to hit the little Mad Mage's room, and I'll be right back. We'll be right back. Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. Bye. appetizing acquaintances.
I can't with them.
God's sake, Kyle.
Delicious, appetizing. What is this? Dinner theater?
Crusty.
You're gonna eat us? Oh, damn.
Very well. We are in a fight with a frost giant? Question mark? Apparently, people doubt whether or not this is a frost giant. I don't know why. But yeah,
Floating.
very good. It is, in fact, her turn. She speaks, and she says, I, Nalkara, the daughter of Oril, the god of winter, and the daughter of Thrym, the god of the frost giants, pass judgment upon you, for you are weak and unworthy. You are not worthy of him.
What language is she saying this in?
Common.
Oh, so she's the jealous ex-girlfriend.
And on her turn now, she you feel the ground beneath you begin to shake. You feel it growing in intensity. Excuse me. And the ground is just continuing to shake. I need, excuse me, let me drink some water here. Bunny, can you make a constitution save?
All of us? Was that it? All of us?
Oh, no, Bunny, who is concentrating on a
Oh.
spell.
Got it.
Quick question. Are these racial abilities or are these spells?
They are spells.
I would like to counterspell.
This is an innate spell, unfortunately.
Shit. Okay, thank you.
Well, I've got a 15. That's
Your
sufficient.
concentration is broken. And the Dawn, but not the Guardian Angel, goes away.
Moo.
Additionally, I need all of you to make a dexterity save.
Oh,
Oh dear.
Oh, prime stat, as we found out in the windy hallway.
Hey, right. That's an 18.
That's a dirty 20 for me.
Grimble, we know about you and dexterity saves. We're already very familiar.
I got a 15.
Ooh.
Yay!
Bunny, what's your dex save?
21. Head to math.
All of you fail.
Oh,
Ah!
oh, I hate her.
And you are knocked prone.
Ah!
So we're already not prone.
You're still prone.
I'm just prone.
Ooh, boy, howdy.
Belly jiggles as you shake on the ground a little.
The belly's jiggling against Brody's head.
He's just sitting there.
All the area counts as difficult terrain.
Ah,
My God. Right.
At the end of her turn, she's going to point that maul again at Grimble. Emma, I love you, but she does not.
I know.
And, oh, wait, wrong window. Too many windows.
What was the amount of damage that we just took back there?
During the earthquake,
Yeah.
0.
He
Oh,
just
okay.
knocked us all over.
I panicked and I was like, did I miss it? It was okay.
But now that you asked that,
Uh-huh.
a 22 to hit.
Miss!
Yeah.
Very
see?
good.
You didn't take that shield,
You-
or that would have been a
You
match.
hold up your magic shield and it absorbs the thunder damage thrown at you.
Do you have
and-
something witty to say when it hits?
What's that? What?
I'm asking Emma, do you have something witty to say, even if it's just fuck you?
I'm not a witty person.
Have
Fuck you!
Have you been thunderstruck?
Hey!
Apparently not. Actually.
Thunder!
Thunder.
Thunder.
Very good. So, it's now Grimble's turn.
Okay. I am going to. Does she appear? You haven't necessarily said this. Does she appear ethereal in any way at all, or she's just floating?
She appears completely substantial, if that's what you mean.
Yes.
She's not translucent. How's that?
Okay, that works. Maybe. Does she appear to be wearing any metal?
Ooh, that's a really good question. No.
Okay. All right. Plan X. So I am going to cast spiritual weapon at shit. I will. Okay. All right. I will go ahead and just do it. I will cast it at 5th level.
All right. Let me pull out. You have a hammer, correct?
Yes.
And you're gonna put that probably right next to Bunny or someplace else. You tell me.
I think that I will put it probably just on the other side of her so that it's hitting her
Hitting her in the ass. Fine.
I'm
You
sorry.
got control of the token now.
Okay.
Yeah. So make your melee spell attack.
Okay. Don't fuck me, dice. Oh, the natural 20!
Yes!
Okay,
Praise God!
so do I just double...
No, you roll
How do you-
twice as many dice, and then still add the same number.
Got it, okay. Where are my 8s? I don't want that. What? Is that right? Okay. So that is 17, 21 force damage.
That's not nothing.
And spiritual weapon is my bonus action.
Yes. So you,
On my action, I am going to... Oh, it's difficult terrain. Fuck me.
and you
Oh no,
are
I can do this. Each creature of your choice. Okay. I am going to... Oh, but I have to be right.
what spell are you casting? Has to be-
I'm not. I'm actually not going to cast it because I have to be right next.
and it would have to be a cantrip since you just cast spiritual weapon.
It is a cantrip, but I would have to be within 5 feet, and I'm not going to be able to get there. I don't think. No. So I will just move up to here, and I will cast Sacred Flame. Nope, that's an action. Oh yeah, I can do that. Sacred Flame.
Yep. That's a
that
deck
is-
safe.
Yes, correct. DC 18.
She passes with a 23.
All right. Well, that's my turn.
All right. There you go. All right. At the end of your turn, she this time brings her hammer down upon Bunny.
Fine.
Where did Bunny go? I don't see
Bunny is
I'm
right in
right-
front of her.
I see her. I see
Bunny for a 24.
That will hit me, yes.
Yes, and that's 23 magical bludgeoning.
Ooh.
Would you say 23? 33?
23.
23. 33 was last time.
And I need a constitution save from you, please.
Constitution. 13 plus 6, 19?
You
Yeah, that's
pass.
not bad.
You are not stunned.
Woo!
Hey, Kyle, I just realized that I did not roll double the dice. I rolled the amount of dice I was supposed to roll.
And then roll the extra dice. It's fine.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I believe you. I trust you.
That's an extra 17 force damage.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it. I was like, that's a really low crit. This sucks. But now I understand why.
Math is difficult.
I'm panicking over here. It's fine. I
Don't panic.
wanna play
The worst that can happen is that you never meet Hallister.
No.
Alright. Leora.
Alrighty then. This is a bad idea. I am going to cast Blight against her.
Blight. Ooh.
Just to make a con save.
Want to see something here? Want to see the spell? Must make a Constitution save. Yes. For a 20... Oh, nope. I quoted the wrong one. You said con save, right?
Yep.
That is a 22.
Yep, that passes, but she still takes 4d8 necrotic damage. I'm panicking. Can't find my dice. 4d8. There we go.
Emma, what was the total amount of damage that you did on your turn?
The total amount?
Yeah, she needs to make a concentration check.
17 plus something.
What was the first number?
The first one was was it like 13 or
It
something?
was like 15, I think.
Oh, was it 15?
Yeah.
That seems high. But
The 32.
So I need to check something. Oh, yeah. The earthquake is still going.
oh, goody.
I was being fair. I had
don't
to...
know. Fuck.
She took 16 damage. Necrotic damage.
16 necrotic. And... You said 16?
16.
Okay.
Wait. No, wait. It was 4. Hang on, I got another one. Oh, an 8. Yay.
24
22. 20. Yeah, 16 plus 8.
is 24.
Mathematics.
Math is hard.
That's how much. It's how much she took mathematics amount.
All right. Anything else?
That'll be my turn.
All right. Leora, at the end of your turn, she points at Grimble once more. And a bolt of fire leaps out.
Oh, bring it.
Oh my gosh. That was a poor choice on her part because it's a 22 to hit.
Not only does it miss, but I'm immune to fire.
So you're immune to fire, and now I'm immune to cold.
We
We've got some fire and ice going on here.
Thank you to the saint of forge and fire.
Very good. Well, in that case, we now proceed. No, stop it. Roll 20, stop. Bunny, it's your turn.
Tookie dokie. So I haven't played a lot of casters in 5th edition. What's the thing where you can do a cantrip and a regular spell? How does that work?
If your spell says that it takes a bonus action, then on your main action, the only spell you could cast would be a cantrip.
Okay, that makes sense. I think should I try and use Bane?
Yes.
Because I have it now.
Aye.
Okay, I
Aye.
think I'm gonna cast Bane, and she's gonna have to make a charisma check and maybe take less stuff.
All right. What's your DC?
My DC is 19.
She has a 21 in her save, I'm afraid.
Boo! She's charismatic too. This bitch.
Oh, she's extremely charismatic. Look at her. She's gorgeous.
Well,
She's
I should have figured that, but also
she's stunning, or she's trying to be stunning, but you've made your Constitution save every time.
I'm
Womp,
doing real
womp.
well at that. She will not stun me with her beauty. She's not a harpy. Every time I come across the harpy, they manage to charm me. It's really getting to be a problem. I guess I can't really do anything else. That's one action. I'm healing word myself. Ooh, hold on. Where's that mass healing word? What level is
Healing
that?
word you cannot cast because
I'm not near anyone. I'm not near.
you cast a leveled spell on your main action.
Oh,
Healing word is a bonus action, but you didn't cast a cantrip with your main action.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, not a problem. That's all I can do. She's
All right,
She,
very good.
she's really charismatic. I am not charismatic.
Alistair,
God, I'm gonna do something stupid now. Right. I'm looking at her. And I'm gonna reach out my hand and concentrate.
oh, I'm sorry. Both the other. Are y'all still prone? The rest of you?
Prone, I'm still prone.
I forgot about that. I potentially
fine.
use my movement to stand up.
It's fine. It'll take half of your movement to stand up.
Yeah.
It's fine,
Okay.
unless you're doing like a melee attack or something, then it doesn't matter much.
All right. I stood up, but continue.
You stood up. Can you make a dex save at the end of your turn?
Sure. I'm gonna attempt to stand up, and then attempt to not fall down. What is my dex?
Your dexterity save.
Yeah, I'm looking. 17 plus 4.
21. You
Yeah.
fall back down,
Okay, cool.
but you get up
Not
again.
to bother again.
They're never gonna keep you down.
Yay!
I don't have a lager drink.
That's fine. Alistair.
Daddy.
Right.
Oh yes.
Daddy is going to cast Feeble Mind.
Zaddy.
Oh shit.
So Daddy's casting Feeble Mind. So you're going to take.
Well,
Instantly you take 13 points of psychic damage, and I would like you to make an intelligence saving throw of 18, please.
Right. So, how much was the damage?
5, 4, 3, 9, 13 points of damage.
All right. Hang on. She needs to make a Constitution save because of that, because of taking damage,
Yeah.
which she does. And you said an intelligence save. What's your DC?
18.
Well, she has a 29.
Shit. Right, okay, that didn't work. However, I now need to roll 8d10.
Yes, you do.
Oh, fuck me, I would roll.
I can hear that. So, for everybody wondering, he cast a wish spell in this dungeon, and as part of the and he didn't use it to replicate a different spell. So because of part of that stress, he takes necrotic damage every time he casts a spell.
So that's my 8th level spell gone, and I take 46 necrotic damage.
And she took 14.
14.
How many are you down now, Tim?
I am 25% down. As my bonus action, I feck a duck.
That's an interesting bonus action.
Yeah, fuck. I'm just gonna be on the ground, like, tensing. I'm gonna plank.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
fair.
plank
As a bonus,
over my-
as a bonus action, you plank. Very
I
good.
plank over my son, and I go, "Hey, that didn't work! Oh!
You just hurt yourself.
Oh! She's very charismatic
She is.
and very good against spells.
I told you like 4 seconds ago that
I
she's
tried
very
to do
charismatic.
something that did not. It backfired. I mean,
On her turn, she's going to point at her mace at Alistair.
ah, fuck it, Doc. All right, go ahead.
But you're prone, right?
I am prone.
So this attack's at disadvantage.
Okay, is it magic?
It is.
That's fine. I get resistance to the damage. That's all I need to know.
All right. So at disadvantage, she hits you for 23 lightning damage.
Okay.
Sorry. No. Sorry, I said that wrong. She hits you for a 23.
That definitely hits.
Okay, I'm
a
sorry.
wizard without armor.
And it does 22 lightning damage.
So that's 11.
Slightly better.
points of lightning damage. Oh!
At the end of your turn, at the end of her turn, rather, she points at you again, and a bolt of lightning comes out. This time for a 19
On me.
to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, for 26 lightning damage.
Halved.
Okay, so it's 13.
Yeah, that hits.
And it is now Grimble's turn.
Okay, so my spiritual weapon is first gonna try to
Yep.
hit her again. Or that's not gonna work. A 13.
13 does not hit her, unfortunately.
Okay.
It's very hard. Her natural armor is so strong that you feel like those attacks are very difficult to hit.
Okay. And then as my action. Oh, scheisse. That was a terrible idea. I shouldn't have had to do that. Oh, fuck me. I just fucked my whole turn up. I will just cast. Where am I? It's still difficult terrain right now, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Half of 25 is
It's 12.
So I will move to here.
Okay.
And I will just cast Sacred Flame. So that's a Dex saving throw for you, DC 18.
That's 25.
Well, okay then. That's my turn.
At the end of her turn, she points her maul at Leora. And Leora, a bolt of acid flies towards you for a critical hit. I can't hear. You're muted.
Counterspell.
Counter spell. It's not a spell. It's a weapon attack.
In which case, I would like to use my lucky feat in this occasion and
Okay.
impose disadvantage on that roll.
Yeah.
All right, that's a dirty 20 to hit.
That is a definite hit.
But instead of it being a critical, it only hits you for 20 damage.
Which is way better.
It's way better than the 46 you are about to take.
Yep.
Always look on the bright side of life.
Why I took adventure over.
That was at the end of her turn. And Grimble, it's your turn now. No, Grimble, you just went, right?
I
That was
just
at the end
went.
of Grimble's turn. I'm sorry. Leora, it is your turn now. You are still prone.
I'm going to get up.
That's half of your movement.
That's fine. I'm not going anywhere. And then I'm going to cast Hex as my bonus action. Which means any attack I get 1d6 extra on necrotic damage, and I can impose disadvantage on her saves. God, she has really good saves though, and I don't know which one to pose disadvantage on. We're a lot of wizards.
Not
Not charisma, that's useless. It's garbage to us. Intelligence?
A disadvantage on ability checks, not saves.
Oh, checks. In which case, yeah, then just chuck it on Dex.
All right, that's all right.
And then for my main action, I'm going to use Eldritch Blast.
Okay, so Eldritch Blast.
Blast.
So roll your however many attack rolls.
Nice. Oh, they always roll really well the first two, then crap the next one. 20. Oh, wait. Hang on, yeah.
You have like 4 of them, right? 20 misses.
Oh no, these instantly hit. Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast still has an attack roll.
Oh god, yeah, it does. I'm a bad warlock.
It's magic missile that just hits.
Magic missile, that's the one. Okay, well I got a nat 20 on that roll.
That will get you a critical, so roll double the dice.
Double the dice. Alright, that's 10, so that'll be a 20.
No, roll double the dice.
Roll double the dice. Okay, so I got 10 and 11. 10 and 1, so that's 11.
Okay, so she takes 11 from that attack. What's your next attack?
So 4 beams of Eldritch Blast. So that's another nat 20.
There you go. Roll your critical damage.
I love these dice.
We're getting 20s up in here,
Nice. That's another... Nope. 12. I cannot do math.
12 to hit?
No, that's 12 damage.
Oh, sorry. Yes. I understand.
Then 27.
27 will hit.
27 hits. Yeah, that's 8.
Okay.
And then a 28.
28 will hit.
And so that's a 7.
She's starting to look a little rough around the edges.
Yay! Oh, and yeah, next time my 1d6 takes hold. Hooray!
Alright. Leora, at the end of your turn, she didn't like that at all. And she's going to point her mace at you again. And a lightning bolt comes out. And it misses!
Holy!
She's so distracted by the Eldritch Blast. She's like, and it just shoots off into the ceiling. Because she rolled a natural 1.
Ooh. Girl.
And it happens even to the greatest. The daughters of gods. Bunny? What you gonna do?
Let's see here.
Oh, Leora, anybody who's standing up, I guess that's just Emma, Grimble. Can you make a dex save, please?
I get a 4.
Nope, you're back on the ground. This
Okay.
earthquake is just a hell of a thing. Oh, she has to make several constitution checks.
I got a 14.
Yeah, no, she's still concentrating on her earthquake. Oh, wait, she's got one more to make. Yeah, she makes it. So, I'm sorry, what was that, Bunny?
Oh. I guess I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians, because
You have Guardian of Faith up right now.
Yeah, but she's not doing anything. I've never had it where she just doesn't do anything.
It's because they have to move.
Yeah, I've never, it's never...
As soon as she moves, she will take that, I promise.
Yeah, but, so I'm thinking I was gonna do a fireball, but I kind of like to do the Spirit Guardians at 4th level.
Spirit Guardians.
Yeah. They are, because I'm a good person. They're little angelic, fey, pixie-like swarm of panic and death.
All right, so her speed is halved, and when she starts her turn, she'll make a Wisdom save. All right.
Yes, Wisdom save, and since I'm casting it at 4th level, it'll be 4d8, either halved or
Okay.
regular.
All right. Remind me when we get to her turn in a minute. Are you still standing?
No, I'm on the floor.
Okay. Alistair, are you still standing?
I'm on the ground still.
On the ground.
On the ground. Right. Is there such thing as like crawling along the ground in D&D?
Yeah. Half speed.
It probably goes without saying, but the spirit guardians are pink.
Duly noted.
Don't fuck it up. Right. So, right, I can crawl 15 foot then.
Sure.
No, maybe so that'll take me. Can I go like over?
Actually, it's
here?
difficult terrain, so you can move 7 feet.
So I'll be there.
Yeah, you can move 1 square, basically.
Is that within 60 foot?
Yes, you were within 60 feet before.
Is that 60 foot not hitting Grimble?
But depends, what are you doing?
A cone effect.
Your cone is going to hit
Both of us.
both of them, yes.
Ah, shit.
Unless it says creatures you choose.
No, right. Okay, Grimble, I'm sorry.
Excuse me, I'm here too.
You're fine. Trust me, you're fine.
Oh, you're going cold?
I'm gonna cast Cone of Cold at...
Are you sure?
Yeah, 7th level.
But this is a frost giant.
7th level.
All right. So what's the save?
Constitution 18. I need to get a few dice out now.
Okay. Oh, yeah, no, she succeeds.
Of course she does. Well, also, this is a frost giant, Tim. Frost giant.
Fuck it, I've already said it. Right, so, you know, yeah, okay, hang on, I need to get some other dice out as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, so the cold damage is 6, 10, 16. Oh, I'm not. One dice roll low. 16, 20, 24, 26 points of cold damage, half because she succeeded. And I imagine resistant to or immune to or whatever.
I will just, because of the way DMs always say this, she takes about the amount of damage you'd expect her to take.
Okay. And because of that,
However,
I now have to roll...
Emma, Grimble needs to take 26 points of cold damage or make the save.
What was the
Con 18.
Oh, I got a 1. So
Yeah.
what was that? 26?
Yeah.
Okay. No, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine.
I now have to roll.
Yes, you do.
Oh, she's gonna make a concentration check.
Yeah.
She passes.
I assume I'm fine because I can't be colded.
Fuck me.
He angled it in a way that you're immune to cold damage. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I assume since I can't be colded, I didn't. I'm fine.
You're fine.
It's a little chilly in here all of a sudden.
That's refreshing, actually.
Yeah.
Frumpkin!
Oh, who's your kitty? Hello. Hello. Oh my goodness. Bug is asleep on the bed.
Shit. And I take 47 points of.
Did you say how? Wow, that's a lot of damage, bro.
I rolled 10, 2, an 8, a 9, 2 6s.
I believe you. Just how much are you at now?
I'm at below 50%.
How many? Wait, how many is that in a number?
I'm in double digits.
Of a total
of 206. I'm in double digits.
I have one spell that I can heal everybody for a dispersed 700 hit points. So anybody let me know when we need that.
Before we get there,
fuck shit.
It is her turn. And she is going to attempt to strike Bunny with her maul. She just brings it down. Oops, sorry. On top of you
It's fine.
for a 31 to hit.
That hits me.
For 26 bludgeoning damage, and I need a Constitution save, please.
26 is what you said?
Yeah.
I hear a number and then it immediately
That's no worries.
is right back out. Constitution, that's a 17.
Yeah, you are still not stunned.
But you stop hitting me! Oh my goodness.
And Spirit Guardians now... Oh, starts your turn. She had to make a Wisdom save.
Yes, you did.
For a 26.
That will pass, but she takes half the damage. So
Okay, so what's your 3d8?
8 plus 8. 3. And one more to the higher level, 7. So 26, so 13. She takes 13.
Alright, make a Constitution check again.
I think that's radiant.
Which... yeah, she couldn't have failed it. She rolled a natural 1 and still passed.
Good. There's a wisdom save that she did real well. She's
No, I'm sorry. She did roll the Wisdom save. I meant the Constitution save for her concentration.
Ah.
She literally, for a regular,
Not fail her
a Constitution check or save for concentration is normally DC 10 unless you take more than 20 damage. So for her to even be able to fail it, you have to do more than 20 damage. Because I'm just going to straight up tell you, she has a plus 10 to con.
Good. Great. Wonderful.
Right. Yes. At the...
Don't hit her in her constitution. Or her charisma. Stay away from the seas.
How... Not specific numbers, because she's the one looking at you. How rough do you look to her?
Me?
Yeah. Not specific numbers. Are you below half? That's all I really want to know.
I'm not below half.
Okay. Alright. Then...
I'm a wheeze from half.
She's going to try to hit Grimble on the ground then. With the maul. I'm sorry, Grimble. She hits you for a critical hit.
Oh, she should have hit me.
Cool, cool, cool.
Should
For
have
a
hit me.
total of 45 magical bludgeoning.
Cool, cool, cool.
Why do the criticals never hurt the person who can't get critically hit?
It's fine. It's fine. This is okay.
And now, Grimble, it's your turn.
Okay, I will be casting Mass Cure Wounds at 7th level. So whoever needs this. Oh, this is good. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so excited. Okay.
Be excited. It's great. I'm excited. Y'all are probably going to win, but it's going to be close.
Mass Cure Wounds, 7th level.
So that's 37 healing.
I would gladly take that.
Not
No,
bad.
wrong number. Wrong number.
Not
37?
bad.
Add.
I am going to stand up.
I'm finally feeling the bourbon.
Welcome.
Listen, I'm a dwarf. I have advantage on saves against poison.
Oh God. Okay, I'm gonna
We
stand
lost
up.
Tim. Tim's gone.
Bye, Tim.
Very stressing thing now.
I have Twizzlers right here. I'm just waiting to dig into them.
I ate all my cheese and now I want more because I'm stressed too.
I got a breadstick.
I am going to move forward. I'm going to stand up and just move the 5 feet forward.
Fair.
And then I am going to I'm going to hit her with my Mace of Smiting.
Do it.
Okay, do it.
Oh, 21? Does a 21 hit?
Oh, damn.
Nope.
Fucking hell!
I'm just gonna straight up tell you her AC is a 22.
Oh, damn.
And that's all natural armor.
We getting some kilt action, though.
Well,
Oh boy, howdy.
oh, thank you.
Oh,
Yep,
dear.
that was what I was trying to say, but
Oh,
the
boy,
words
howdy.
escaped my body.
The word stuck in your throat.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so well, that's my turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, Grimble, she's gonna try to hit you again. Let me make sure that I have the right number of. Yeah. For a 33 to hit,
Yes.
for 29 bludgeoning,
Okay.
and I
Was
need you
that-
to make.
With a magical weapon? Cool.
Yes, it is.
Great. And then do I need to make a dex saving throw again?
A con save first.
Oh god.
She's trying to stun you. Her love glue gun.
Uh, I fail.
Are you sure?
Yep, I'm
Okay.
real positive about this one.
All right, all right. Then you are stunned until the end of her next turn.
Great.
You just got love glue gunned.
She's just like,
Yeah, you can speak only falteringly. You're incapacitated, which means that you cannot take actions or reactions,
cool.
and you automatically fail strength and dex, so you're automatically knocked down.
How happy is she that after hitting me so many times and just barely failing to stun me, that she's...
Finally, Grimble steps up. She's like, "Oh, I can wail on this little gnome."
I'm a big beefcake.
Yeah, you're both big. She is bigger than than Bunny, but it takes a really big person to make Bunny look small in comparison. Like,
Yeah, I'm 8 feet tall.
yeah, she's twice your height. She's twice your height. Easily, maybe more.
Makes me look like a halfling.
Yeah. She is, in game mechanical terms, she's huge. So she takes up 15 feet by 15 feet. Yeah, so big text. Next it's gonna be Leora's turn.
I'm going to cast Foresight.
Foresight. So what's that gonna do?
That is a 9th level spell. That means I get limited vision into the future. I can't be surprised. I have advantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws, and other creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against me.
Holy moly.
Dropping that
is-
9th level. We
And
need
it
help
lasts.
to get...
It lasts for 8 hours.
It does, and it's not even concentration, but it takes a minute to cast.
Yep. That's what I'm
10
gonna do
rounds.
for a minute.
No, in other words, it takes 10 rounds to cast.
Damn it.
Yes. We could use some pinking of hit points for those 10 rounds.
Oh, fine.
Do you want to spend 10 rounds of just getting wailed on? That's up to you.
I will Eldritch Blast her instead, which means I get my foresight for when we face Hallister. So yeah, I'm good with that. Eldritch Blast time.
Before we
Four
walk up
four
the stairs.
attack rolls.
For attack rolls. Nope. Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. One of the misses, 3 hit.
What is what is the... She has a 22 AC, right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
One of
All
them
right,
was
that's fine.
And she takes an extra 1d6, so that's 3, 8, and 1. Wow. 3, 8, 1, so that's 11, 12, and then a 1d6. 5. Okay, she takes 17.
You said 3 of them hit?
3 of them hit, yeah. Then she gets an extra 1d6 because of Hex.
I was just checking her constitution saves to make sure her constitution saves. Oh, she can't fail anyway because none of them... Yeah, it's fine. Yes, so does that include the extra 1d6?
Yeah, 17 including the extra 1d6.
She's starting to look a little bit... She's starting to look really rough now. Yeah, she's had better days.
That'll be my turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, she's going to try to bolt on Leora, because that was rough. 28 to hit?
Wait, is she using is it a magic spell?
No, it's a weapon attack.
Damn it, yep, that hits.
For 16 force damage.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not her best roll.
I can live with that.
For now.
Oh, thank you, Grimble, for the heal. I needed it.
And it is now Bunny's turn.
You're muted.
Yeah, I saw that. Wisdom or... I can't remember. Wisdom or Dex? Which one was she worse at? Does anyone remember? I wrote down what she's good at. I forgot to write down what she was less good at.
She's really good at wisdom.
Is she really good at wisdom?
I remember when... Oh, is she good at... Yeah, I thought she was good at wisdom. But don't quote me on that.
I think I'm gonna throw a fireball at her.
Alright. What's your DC?
19. Dex.
Sorry, she's a 25.
Okay, well, she takes half as much then. That is 8d6.
I mean, y'all are whittling her down. Don't misunderstand me. She is...
Okay, 2, 3, 5, 4, 6, 1, 3, 6, and 7. 35, half that. Jake,
So it's going to be 17. Which, to be clear, 35 on a fireball is above average, so that's really good.
Yeah, and I even rolled at least 1 1 and a couple 3s. 3.
Yeah,
1
that's...
1, 3, 2 3s.
I'm impressed. Anything else on your turn?
I think I mostly get really frustrated and throw a fireball at her.
Alright. Alistair!
Hey, quick question. Time stop. Does that count as a spell for me? Or is that counting as just an innate ability you get?
Let me look and see at what the actual text was on that so I can tell you the most proper answer. Yes, it counts as a spell to cast.
Woo!
Right, I'm just gonna grab one of my magic missile stars and throw it at the big giant lady who's being a pain in my arse. That's... Fuck a duck. 14 points of fucking force damage and my tiny balls fly out of my fucking finger as the one of the fucking face of the giant lady in the fucking door. 14 points.
Alright, she takes the 14 damage.
Alistair explodes in Scottish.
On her turn, now, she is looking uncertain about all of this. No! You cannot defeat the daughter of the gods!
I have you know! How dare you come down down here into my room, attack my friends. You stuck-up bitch! How dare you come in and say that? Go back to Hollister, you wench!
She looks at you, says, "That's a good idea!" And she disengages and goes around the corner.
Away!
I hate her so much.
And
I was muted. It was
yeah,
at the
she
start
needs
of
her
her turn because she
her
still
guardian your guardian of faith now does its thing.
and she'd take the spirit guardians because it's the start of her turn that they do. So she's gonna get hit
All
a
right,
couple times. Screw you, lady.
totally fair.
So the spirit guardians was a wisdom save. 19. And the Guardian of Faith was a dex save 19, either 10 or 20 damage flat from that.
Okay, hang on. I'm going to put her back just so I can... okay, so wisdom save... DC what?
19.
Okay, she passes.
Okay, she'll take half as much from the Spirit Guardians then.
Okay.
And then dex save also 19. Well, I'm getting that up.
15.
That is a fail. She takes 20 points of damage.
She's
going to
succeed on the... She's going to choose to succeed.
Okay, well, she takes 10 damage from the Spirit Guardian.
Okay.
Guardian of Faith, whatever it is. And
Yep.
then 4d8 halved on the thing. That is my d10. Where's my d8? There's my d8. And why on earth did I close my calculator? Alright. Oops. 7, 2, 6, 7. Okay, 22. She takes 11 damage from the tiny pixies of death.
Yeah, she's definitely having a rough day. No question.
I yell after her, "Fuck you!"
All right. Grimble.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Time Stop.
I'm so glad that somebody's casting that now. All right, so you get... Roll me a 1d4, please.
Oh God. Okay. Okay. It's a fucking 1.
So you get 2 extra turns during which you can use actions and move as normal.
Okay.
It will end if one of those actions or any effects you create affects a creature other than you.
Okay. Oh fuck. That's her, right? Shit.
She is not you.
Close to yourself.
Okay.
But you can get to her and cast something.
You can do whatever to yourself.
No, I am going to... Oh, I'm gonna do this. I think I'm gonna do this. I am going to... where did she go? Where the hell did she go? She got so far!
She's huge.
5, 10...
And she's flying.
Okay, 5,
That also helps. You got little leggies.
5. I think I can get to there. So I can see her. In front of her, I am going to cast Wall of Fire at 8th level.
Nice.
I love it. I do.
So that whenever time catches back up with her, there's going to be a wall of fire directly. I'd like it. I can make it. It's up to. It's 60 feet long, so I'd like to wrap it so that it blocks the exits from where she's trying to go.
Okay.
If she's trying to go up to Alistair, I want to wrap it in that little hallway right there.
Which direction is the fire going? Towards her or towards inside the staircase?
It's gonna go like if it's here and so that
Yep.
it's wrapping around.
Inside?
Yes, on the inside of the wall, so that she would have to walk through this fire if she wanted to go forward.
Okay, that's what I wanted to check. I want to give you all your everything.
If there's a way for me to plop it so that she's partway in it, that would be also be
Yep,
ideal.
yep, that is definitely the case.
Awesome.
Yeah, basically I'm setting it up kind of as a ring around her.
Yes.
Ring
beautiful.
around the person.
Yep.
Around the demigod.
Yeah, she is in fact a demigod, and
God.
she's running. I just want to point out, for all of you feeling bad about yourselves, you're
Go
making
away.
a demigod run away.
She's a demigod, but I got tiny donuts.
Tiny donuts! You got...
So, ha!
Now who's not worthy?
Alright. So, wall of... So you cast Firewall.
Yes.
Wall of Fire, I believe, I'm double checking here. When the wall appears, your time stop is going to end, okay?
Correct.
Alright, just making sure.
Yep.
Can you... What's your spell DC?
It's a 18. This is a deck save.
She had advantage, and she still rolled natural 1 on both.
Oh! Yes!
Whoa, what broke? What was that?
All
I
my
heard-
fell down.
Whoa, so roll your full damage.
Okay. Hold, please.
That was clutch.
God, I'm so excited. My dice, whatever.
Burn.
Roll high.
Burn.
Okay. Hold on. I need a calculator. Oh, God.
Just call out the numbers, and we'll add it up for you as you go.
Okay, I have 3 6s. And then I have 2 4s. And
Hang on. Did you
Yeah.
say 3 6s?
3 6s, 2 4s. I got this.
3 6s,
26.
2 4s. That's 3, 4, 5.
26.
26.
Oh God, and then a 5. And
How do you want to do this?
Yes!
Fuck yes!
Yeah! Okay. My little hands are gonna go out, and she's gonna kind of be screaming, and then she's gonna say, "May the forge take you home!" And that's it. And then I want her just to be consumed in this fire.
We aren't there, but that was really cool.
Yeah, no, she dead. She
I love
dead.
Brindle so much.
Bloop blop bleep. She is dead as a sheep. Very good. Oh, I knew y'all were gonna win. I knew it the whole time.
So much fun. Oh my God.
Oh.
I hate it. Ooh,
Fuck.
so hot.
Very good. As her nigh celestial form dissipates. By the way, out of character, I just want you to know something about her. Because I think it's more fun that way.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, that was a CR 23 Empyrean.
Ooh, damn.
Holy fuck!
Ooh, damn.
And she was celestial, actually.
Oh, damn.
But she was neutral evil.
Yeah.
Not all celestials are good.
Come on, y'all.
I know that may be a surprise to some folks. Alright. As her celestial form is incinerated by the tiny, tiny gnome, what do you do?
I'm gonna walk out of the room, but right after everything's happened, like, oh, cool, she's dead. Good job.
I'm like on the ground, like panting.
You okay? Do you need anything?
No, I'm fine. This was a good day. It was a good day.
I mean, it wasn't the worst day. We're not dead yet. So, like, pretty good.
In the interest of time,
Mm-hmm.
are y'all planning on completing your long rest?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Well,
think-
I'm
If we're allowed to.
100% at this point, for sure.
I burned through a lot of spells.
Let me roll a d6. Yes, you complete your long rest.
Oh,
Oh
God.
my god, Kyle!
'Cause I need them spells.
Right, I'm going to change my spell list while I'm at this.
After to complete this long rest, I'm going to cast Foresight.
Well, before we do the whole long rest, do people have enough hit dice to do? Because I would heal before we take our rest if people don't have enough hit dice to get back up to max.
Oh,
think-
right, I have it.
It's a long rest.
It's a long rest, so you recover all of your hit points and up to half of your hit dice.
Okay. Oh yeah. Cool. I had short rest in my mind again.
At the end of your long rest, just kidding.
Oh my god.
Son of a bitch.
The
I
end
didn't
of
even
your-
get a reaction. That was not fun.
Woo-hoo.
I live for the face journeys.
Like, yes, I'm going to take a minute to cast Foresight.
Yeah, no, that's good.
No surprise in me, Hallister.
I'm not going to cast anything. 'cause
I can't hear you. You got to speak up, brother.
I need to keep my spell slots.
You got real quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah, you're really quiet, Tim.
Why is that going wrong?
Even when you're
Maybe
close,
you're just
real quiet.
tired.
I think my microphone's...
There we go.
The shouting.
Your microphone is done with yo shit.
My microphone's done with Angry Scottish Tim. Also known as Tim.
Technology, technology is silencing you.
Please. Fuck a dog.
Doki doki. Are we ready to rumble?
Yeah, I was gonna look to see if I wanted to take some time with my spell book, but I don't think so. I think it's fine. I think we just gotta do whatever we're gonna do.
I've been playing a lot of Skyrim. Can we loot the corpse at all?
Skyrim?
The Skyrim?
Skyrim.
Demigod.
We've
The
been playing
Adventures in the
Skyrim.
North.
Do we make an investigation to see if there's anything on her body? Or is it burned?
It is burned and way too large to be wielded by the likes of you.
We just tried. We tried to pick up her weapons, and it's like miniature people trying to pick up a full-size weapon.
Yeah.
If 4 of us get together, we could carry this.
We're like those army guys from Toy Story.
Alright, what do? You getting ready to go up the stairs? Is that your plan?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, can you give me a marching order?
The clerics at the front.
Yep.
I'm gonna go in the middle.
I'm gonna go at the back with me
Squishy
bear.
man. Squishy man who can't. Well, not squishy, but can't cast spells
Okay,
anymore.
give me a second. Let me move y'all over.
Has it been 8 hours? Let me check something.
Yeah, you got your full long rest.
No. Oh yeah, sorry. No, that's fine. Val, you're no longer under the effect of stone skin.
That's okay.
That's okay. It's
And-
fine.
Val,
Like
your lantern of revealing is an item, right? It's not it is a lantern of revealing, in other words.
Yeah,
right?
it's
There's
another
no duration
spell.
on it, right?
Yeah. Oh wait, I'll check.
I think we
Uh,
that
I think. Do. 6 hours on 1 pint of oil, so I just need to keep refilling it with oil.
Okay.
Kyle,
Yes.
is it dusk?
It depends on why you're asking.
My robe of stars regains stars at dusk.
I will say that for these purposes, we're going to count that as a long rest. So yes.
Okay. I regain all the charges from my robe.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
Lyle is a generous god.
I also get my sending spells back in my ring.
Do you wish to use any of them?
I wish. No. I'm
Not wish. I know.
No.
Would you like to use any of them?
My ring of unkindness.
Your ring of you got to speak up again. Quit doing that Matthew Foreman thing where you talk really quiet because you think it's going to have more dramatic effect.
Oh, I'm sure Matthew quite likes it. Anyway, I would like to use my unkindness ring and send a message to my wife, Morag.
So let me see something.
Can you send messages out of the dungeon, or do you need to?
That's what I know. What happens if you send a message to
Hallister.
him?
You sent one to her earlier about Brody.
Brody. Aye.
Yeah, you could send a message to her.
Alright, I'm going to send a message to my wife, Morag. I'm going to go, "Hi up, lass. It's me. Alistair. I just want to let you know I might die. But that's fine. I love you."
After a minute, you hear, "Oi! Don't leave me here with all these kids alone! You better come back alive, or I'll kill you myself."
Aye, that's me wife. Go aye.
Alright,
Oh.
we stand Morag. After
Oh,
that,
my
let's
heart. My heart is full. Oh.
All right. As you reach this door, you hear that same woman's voice that you heard in the room with the paintings.
Mm-hmm.
All of you. In whatever is you all hear it in what you would consider your mother language, your original milk tongue, as it were.
So I'm hearing an angry Scottish woman.
Whatever. And you hear, "The Mad Mage waits for you beyond the next door. Prepare yourselves."
I think mine's either giant or elvish for Furberg.
For Furbolg, it's giant. Unless yours is different, which is entirely possible.
Well, it's just saying that those are the two I got for.
Oh, you could have been raised in a different culture, but by default...
Yeah, I'm a far traveler, so my far travel language is Sylvan, so I feel like all the Sylvans talk like this, and that's why I talk like this, so maybe that's why.
Okay. Like, oh my god, the Mad Mage is on the other side of this door.
Oh my
You
goodness.
need to get ready.
Get your butt in gear, girl, because there's a mad mage in here.
And he is not having it.
Snapping her fingers in a Z formation.
All right. Bunny, as you open the door, on the other side of this door, you see a room much like the one where you saw that wand before. There are many wooden chairs with padded seats and backrests inscribed ornately. Between the chairs are alabaster busts of Hallister atop wooden pedestals. What do you do?
Can I look closely around to see if I see anything else of interest that might be of import?
Give me a perception check.
Sweet. That's one of my skills. 14 plus 12. 26.
Yeah, there is that same kind of circular rug with Hallister's personal rune. Above it, though, just like you saw in the room with the wand. It looks actually exactly like the room that you saw before, but you don't see the remains of a wand, so maybe it's different. Maybe you've been warped back into that room. It's hard to say.
I will convey this information to everybody else.
Can I walk in?
Yeah. Just walk on in.
Shuffle past the clerics.
Alrighty then.
You see a door to your south.
A door to my south. Okay. Skirt around this room. Is that so? There's no one else in here, right?
Nope, just those chairs with just the carved bust of the Mad Mage himself.
I follow her.
Are there any books in here?
There are no books in here.
Then I have no interest in this room. To the next door.
All right. And
Can I listen at the door?
it's silent.
Oh, good.
Confused that woman said Hallister was beyond the next door. Did she mean we were just gonna encounter busts of Hallister?
Sorry, I just
We've
got a little
encountered
bit.
busts of
I just
Alistair
got a little bit ahead of myself. I got excited. That's all.
I feel right.
In the next room, you're going to see a few things as you step inside. First of all, from where you are, you see a 40-foot diameter circle of glowing runes.
Good.
Can I investigate the ruins to see if I can figure them out?
I'd like to help with that.
Yeah, give me an Arcana check with advantage.
Arcana. Oh, good for that advantage, because that was a nat 1. Boost! That's a 15 plus 7 is 23.
It is a circle used for summoning.
A summoning circle, if you will.
Oh crap.
A summoning circle, if you will, indeed.
After all this, is Hallister gonna make us call him?
I mean, we've been
You
calling
can see
him.
the edges of a statue as well as of an alcove, but just the edges from where you are. Leora, as you and all of you, as you step in the room, out of character very quickly, I promise you this is what is in the book. I didn't make this up.
Oh God.
You see that statue, that star with the circle around it on the north end of the room?
Mm-hmm.
That is a life-size stone statue of a nude Hallister wearing a cowboy hat and riding a donkey.
Oh, Daddy.
Who wrote this?
If that's not Zaddy.
Hello, Zaddy.
We've discovered Hallister's chamber, but it was different than we were expecting.
Oh. This is the fun.
Oh boy, howdy.
Zaddy.
Oh,
Why is he riding a no, what? No, we're gonna ask questions we don't want answers to. Alrighty then.
He wants people to say he's got a nice ass.
Oh,
Ah,
Zaddy
I
has a
get
nice house.
Alrighty then, I'm gonna check on this door and see if I can hear anything.
no, wait, hang on.
Get a look at his arse.
You also see on the south end of that room, not the south end of the sculpture as it were, on the south end of the room, you see raised steps, steps ascending to a raised alcove.
Alrighty then.
You hear, by the way, a voice echoing from an indeterminate point in the room.
Oh, we hear what's his name from the Smurfs.
This is Gargamel!
Gargamel.
Are you going to that room? Is that what you're doing?
We're listening at doors, I think.
All right. Give me a perception check while I look at what's in that room.
Okay. It's plus 12. Why do I keep needing to look?
You should know your
Oh.
modifier.
I
Yes.
should. 15 plus 12. Mathematics. 27. I can math.
You hear a rhythmic thumping sound.
No.
There's a rhythmic thumping sound over here.
The donkey statue and the thumping. I don't
God,
want to
no.
Back away
No.
from that door. That's fine.
No.
Let's move on.
Why? No.
Why? No,
I
no.
know. No. No.
Think of the wee man.
We have none of that in this house.
Terms of service. But he says terms of service and walks away.
I don't know. Should we open this door?
Terms of service, Val.
As you kind of come around a little bit that corner, in that alcove, I think maybe, yeah, Leora, you just make out a purple marble throne surrounded by stacks of books.
Oh, okay. Leora's gone by.
You had her at books.
And you hear a voice echoing around you.
You like my collection, do you?
Yes, I do. Don't mind me. I'm not taking anything. I'm just putting it in my bag for safekeeping.
Ah, you wish to learn.
I do indeed.
Materializing on that throne, you see the form of the Mad Mage.
Welcome! Welcome, everyone! Welcome!
Hi.
Wait, do we
Hello
see?
there.
Do we see the Mad Mage, or do we see a form of the Mad Mage?
I don't know. To be sure, he's wearing clothes.
Okay,
Oh, thank God.
that's one thing covered.
Hello.
Ha 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 ha! So, you passed my tests. You passed them all. And you got here. Did you like my friend that came to visit you in the night?
No, I hated her. I've never hated anyone in my life, but I hated her.
I mean, she was a little, like, she was not a people person. She was heckin' charismatic, but she was not a people person at all.
Well, you have to be her kind of peoples.
Oh, Hallister, that reminds me. I have a letter here for you. It was given to me in case I should make it here, and I promised the adventurers that I would read it out.
Oh, story time.
Dear Hallister, you wank. Oh dear. Dear Hallister, you incorrigible man. Ha ha ha. Now you're going to die. Get wrecked. From the Goners. P.S. We have a vampire Crawford now. Ha ha ha. Hope you die. And then there's just like a crude little drawing of them all flipping you off. And I don't think I can show that to you, but
Let me see it. That sounds hilarious.
she hands it over, and there's just a doodle, like a crude drawing of a Philbook, a little gnome, like two gnomes, a warforged, a vampire sorcerer, just all flipping you off.
Well, isn't that funny? Well, that's quite... You passed the test. You passed a lot of tests. That means that you're very, very good. And I see that all four of you can use magic.
Oh, aye.
That's
A wee bit.
pretty...
You're way over there.
That's pretty special. I'm really, really glad.
I came here to spread the light. I don't know if it's been a really long time since you've seen the light, hasn't it?
Well, not a lot of light in Under Mountain.
No, and we're really far down here. Like
We are really far, that's true. Although, sometimes I wander around and I can see things. I can see the world. And I can see the light in the world.
somebody tell you that I can show you the world.
And you, and he points at Alistair.
Hi. Alright there, lad. How's it going?
You're a big one.
Hi.
I wonder if we might not like to carve a statue of you, if you know what I mean.
You're enough rock.
Hard as a rock is what I hear. Yes, yes.
No, like, do
yes.
you have enough rock to make this? Like, you need, like, marble. Like, have you seen these abs?
It's rock hard, yes.
Legs.
Well,
Majestic, large legs.
as wonderful as those are, you don't really use them for casting the spells that you will cast when you become my apprentices.
Hey, and what's the occupational benefits of being your apprentice?
Access to all magical knowledge.
Do
He
you have,
points
like, a
to the
pamphlet or
books
something?
around him. He points to the books. There's just stacks and stacks of arcane tomes and ancient volumes. And he says,
Every spell known to living people is cataloged here. And my apprentices have access to all of them.
Alright. That's interesting.
That is very interesting.
Do you have a pamphlet explaining the situations and the cost-benefit analysis of being an apprentice of you?
Does it include dental?
Does it include, like, transportation fees for taking my family over here?
Oh yeah.
They quite like where they are. I don't want to do, like, commuting kind of thing. Do you have a teleportation circle? Do you have, like, a daycare center for my wee babies?
Oh my goodness, Brody.
Yeah. Have you thought about being a godparent?
I am as a god unto the world.
No, godparent. It's
Yes.
it's
Godparent,
a
you-
thing.
It means you, like, you look after the child, if in case I die, and you raise him to be a good person. In your case, a wizard. Which I would quite appreciate, being a wizard myself. So, my question to you, Alistair, is this. What kind of... Are you feeling lonely down here? Do you want a cup of tea? Do you want some whiskey? I got some scotch. Do you want some scotch?
perhaps, perhaps not. The question is,
Do any of the four of you accept apprenticeship under the Mad Mage?
It's gonna be a no from me.
I mean, I'm not sure what you can teach me about the light. Like, I know you say there's all of the spells, but you don't really have. You don't. I mean, everyone has light in their heart, but like, I just don't know.
he points at Leora.
My elven friend, you have been not so quiet as you reached my chambers, but you are quite quiet here. What knowledge, what power do you seek, my young apprentice?
Here's the thing. My goal is to be not one of the greatest magic users in the known world, but the greatest magic user in the known world. And if I become your apprentice, you will not allow me to surpass you.
It's true.
He has a point.
Are you so certain? Perhaps you may reach all the knowledge that you seek. I offer this to you and unlimited use of my knowledge.
I sort of, who am I near? I mean, if you kill him, can't you take that knowledge anyway?
I'm speaking through mind thing. I was like, yes, I was just thinking that.
Yeah, I was doing
I'm gonna say out loud in Minotaur.
No.
To Minotaur.
Do it, because that's...
Alright. Right then, Leora, I got a plan, right? So, you want to get all this knowledge and make it out of it, but you needs to not die, because if you die, it's all goes, but you want to surpass him. So, I've got an idea. Why don't I make him a baby, and I adopt him, and then you can take all the stuff over? Does that sound cushy?
That sounds a bit cushy, honestly. That was kind of my plan going in, but I wasn't too sure to master it. So yeah, if we can do that, I'd love to do that.
Right, so, I'm thinking, because, he's a wizard, right? So, as a wizard, he's going to, cast counterspell on whatever I do, right? So, if someone can cast a spell on him quickly, force him to use counterspell, I'll use Wish. Cushy, Bob's your uncle.
Oh, you know what? I got foresight. So, I got advantage on all these attacks. And I know
Cracking. Let's do that then. All right.
You know what's going down. It's perfect. What spell did I have to cast again? I was in my zone.
I don't know. You cast any spell, but he has to do counter spell. If he counter spells, I can wish.
Rightio.
Cracking.
He can't understand Minotaur, can he?
No, I don't think he can he?
We're
don't
totally
think so.
buzzing.
Can you understand me, bro? Alistair, mate. Alistair.
Alistair, give me a deception check, please.
I've heard you two talking Minotaur enough that I've picked up on one thing, and I just say, in my accent,
oh,
Cheeky Nando's.
Yes, blood, Nando's.
Nando's. Can I assist in helping him?
Dude. He looks at you and he says, "Right, blood, you better shut your mouth before I shut it for you."
All right, I'll wish you were my baby. I cast wish.
You cast wish?
I cast wish. I want him to be my baby.
He counterspells.
I counterspell back.
Y'all.
Can you please roll me an ability check? You need to make. You're a warlock. I need you to make a charisma check.
All right. I have advantage.
Come on, blood.
If wishes were fishes.
Oh, that advantage. Oh, yes. Okay. I've got a plus 12. 30.
You counterspell his counterspell. Hang on, what was it your wish specifically?
Little baby.
I wish that Alistair was a wee baby in my arms.
The world around you warps and changes. You find yourselves in an unrecognizable castle. Two humans are looking at you. And they say, "How did you get here? And why are you holding our baby?"
Hi, my name is Alistair Ironmane of Clan Ironmane.
What language are you speaking?
I am speaking Common, and I'm gonna speak it slowly and clearly. Okay, so, hi, greetings. My name is Alistair Ironmane. I'm from Clan Ironmane to the far northwest of Faerun.
Of where?
Of the land we are now in.
You said Faerun?
Right, so what
I don't know where that is.
Right, so I think what the problem here might be is, so I'm a wizard. Okay. I don't look it, but I'm a wizard. And
You
I
look
cast
rather
a s-
beefy.
Hey, I'm a beefy wizard. I'm a beefcake. What can you say? Times change. But that's the thing. I think I might have cast a spell that has brought me back in time. And the babe I am holding in my arms right now is your son, correct?
He is? And you better step away before I
Right,
call the guard!
Right, let me just say, your babe is gonna grow up to be a mighty fine wizard and a mighty fine man. But also, he's gonna cause a lot of harm. So all I'm going to say is this. I'm a parent myself, look, right? Just do what you can, raise him right. And in the time that comes, I will meet him again. And things may not have changed, and that's fine. Just, he's your kid. Raise him right. Raise him to be good. And yeah, just parent to parent, just raise him right. Okay?
The mother rushes up and yanks him from your arms.
Okay, that's
She
fine.
says-
That's fine. That's fine.
We'll keep our own counsel. Get away, you beefcake.
Okay.
Alistair, can you roll a 1d6 for me?
1d6.
On a 1 or 2, you are never able to cast Wish again.
6.
Go.
I should have also mentioned.
I need to roll with 9d10.
No, you don't, because now you have to do that again. But that D10 went away when you finished your long rest. Your strength, though,
It's still free.
yeah, it's still free.
It's still free.
Free, yep.
Right. Okay.
And that concludes Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Oh God, wish us back! I got books to steal.
Well, we're not there, are we? It's just.
Is it just him? Or is it just Alistair that's there?
He said wee baby in his arms.
That's fair.
Thank
Yes,
you, but
all of you just saw Alistair disappear.
Oh shit, am I back in time?
Oh,
Oh yeah, you are way back in time in a different world.
100.
Take a long rest and use wish. You're fine.
You can wish and come home.
well,
If you can
yeah,
get out of there.
except every time you make a wish, it's exactly.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
he
I-
made his check.
Kyle,
Yep,
I have a question, mate.
yep.
What about my kids?
What about your kids?
Are there kids?
Oh no.
You know, time travel is a funny thing.
If you say wibbly wobbly, timey wimey, I will reach through this screen and slap you.
That's not quite what I was thinking, but that's good.
Right, so. Fuck.
Yo, Leora's gonna use all those books if you can't get back to find a way back.
Oh
You
shit.
got your wish ability back. You didn't lose it.
The spin-off is us trying to rescue Alistair.
Hey.
The hijinks ensue.
The rest of you, the other three of you, the Mad Mage looks at you, and he has a slightly warmer smile on his face, and he says,
Well, this has been entertaining. You can all leave.
And he points at Leora specifically.
You. If you want, you can stay. If you don't want, you can use my personal vehicle to return to your places.
Alright, I'm just gonna lay down a ground rule. If I'm staying, the laughter is at least cut in half. We'll start working on it. I'm also going to bring in some tea, and we're going to have tea.
Oh, tea sounds great.
You know, tea would help with the damage to my voice.
Yes, we can start working on the damage to your voice and such and such.
I have a question. Brody?
Yes?
Brody?
Did
Where's
Brody go to him?
Is he... Did Tim disappear and Brody's just sort of standing there?
Brody is sort of standing there looking at you like...
I hold Brody. I'm holding him.
He
I'm
looked
holding
a little
him.
concerned the night before during the fight because there's a lot of loud noises. The night before when y'all were fighting the frost giant. But he's happy to be with you. You're big and furry and snuggly, and he's super happy. He still can't speak because he's a 9-year-old with no knowledge. He's physically 9, with the mentality of a newborn.
Yeah. He's tugging on my hair. He's trying to stick stuff in his mouth.
Grimble is going to sort of step up and put a hold on to Leora's if they have like a coat or like their pant leg that's gonna like hold on to this. She's very tiny. She's gonna say, okay, but wait, we will let Leora stay with you if you do one thing. You'll want her, first of all. You should
She's
know
really
that.
good. She's like, great.
But
No, I definitely want her. She is most powerful.
Yes.
so you get to keep her if you bring Alistair back right now. Unscathed and unharmed.
And the same age that he left.
I have not touched him in any way. Whatever he has done to himself.
We know that. However,
He's good at that.
He's got a family of several wees that need him. And
Does he?
Yes, he does. He has many, many, and I have many, many godchildren, including that one over there. That Brody is missing his daddy.
There's a letter.
He leans forward and he says,
His daddy?
Brody has a letter that might help this situation.
Oh my goodness. Should I read it since I'm holding it? Where is it?
I've got it open. Would you like me to read it?
Okay.
please do.
Okay, right.
While I drink water.
Okay.
Oh.
So it's he goes, I, Alistair Ironmane, eldest son of Cullen, on the eve of my death give these final words. All of my worldly possessions I leave to my family, in the dutiful care of my wife Morag. The lordship of the fiefdom I leave in her care as well, until my daughter Isla comes of age and performs the rites of rulership as set down by the ancient clan lords. Second, that 3 parcels of land within the land be given to Bunny Woods, Lady Leora of House Blackquill, and Guinevere Rosalind Ivy Mabel Mirabelle Bellatrix Lily Elwyn Fizzlebucket, and that the lodgings be built to their needs on that land. Third, that my newest child, Brody Angus Ironmane, be a full and recognised member of the clan, be baptised in the sacred pose of the clan, and that the aforementioned Bunny Words, Lady Leora of House Blackquill, and Guinevere Rosalind Ivy Mirabelle Bellatrix Lily Elwyn Fizzlebucket be tier mothers to him. Fourthly, I hold no ill wishes in my death, and wish that none go forth for an attempt to avenge me in my death. Any debts be known and unknown are to end with me. And my final words to my family will be as follows. Morag, my love. There is little to be said between us, my love. We were raised to be strong and stalwart to whatever life throws in our direction. But in all my adventures, all my travels, all my treasures and tales, I made and shared with our brood, the greatest adventure and treasure was the woman I loved at home. I failed you in that and realized too late. I am a fool for not spending more time with you and the children. Oh, for one more meal with you and the brood hollering. For one more dance in front of the hearth. Fare thee well, my only love. If I am lucky, I will see you again in the adventure that is next. For my wee terrors, we are told to not grieve for the fallen, for it was our time to go. Please don't cry, my children, as you mourn my passing. I'll be in your memories and your hearts all of your days. Go and find love, find light, find as many different people as you can and treasure each and every moment with them. Find someone to share in all this with. Support and lift each other up. Your father loves you still, and left this world proud of you all. That's the letter.
I have something I kind of really want to try. I don't know if it'll work, but I've never been to a high enough level where this is a thing I can possibly try. So I've kind of got to go over
You
to
can
where
certainly try.
Alistair disappeared from. And I'm going to sprinkle some holy water, and I'm going to pull out a whole bunch of diamonds that I've collected throughout our mad maging-ness. And I'm going to say Alistair's name, which it's Alistair Ironmane. And I'm going to try and cast True Resurrection.
Oh shit.
If he's dead, this spell can even provide a new body if the original no longer exists, in which case you must speak the creature's name. The creature then appears in an unoccupied space within 10 feet of you. Because if he's in the past and he died in the past, I can create some kind of weird time warp.
What was the specific spell that you cast?
True Resurrection, level 9 spell. Takes an hour to cast, but for the sake of time and stuff.
Before we resolve that spell, Alistair, assuming that you spent a day in... No, yes. Assuming that you spent a day in the birth home of Hilather, the birth name of Alistair Blackcloak, what would have been your wish the following day?
To be reunited with my family, as I've said in my will, which includes all the godmothers as well.
Which god does he serve, or does he primarily considers his primary deity?
More of like a weird Ulfgart kind of situation here. He's not really a one for gods. He's explained it in another couple of letters, but you know he'll as Alistair sees everyone he adopts as his family. So that includes the godmothers as well.
It's possible that my spell doesn't work, but once we all bring...
It depends. How
That's why I was checking what his wish was, so I could determine whether or not resurrection works.
Cool. I had to try it, though.
You absolutely had to try it. True resurrection fails because he has been dead for longer than 200 years. However...
How far he went back.
He went back way further than 200 years. Yeah. However...
I figured, but Bunny didn't know.
Epilogue. It is many years later, decades, perhaps centuries, and we find ourselves not on the prime material plane. We find ourselves on Mount Celestia where all of you who led lives in consonance with the good deities find yourselves in your afterlife, along with the entire family of Alasdair. And while you are no longer in Faerun, or even in the prime material plane, you are reunited for eternity in the holy afterlife. And that is where we will end this campaign. Well, that changed what I was going to say is my favorite moment.
Oh boy, howdy! Fuck.
Just double checking, does that include the four of us as well? Like the three of us going in there as well?
That's why I said those of you who led lives in continence with a good deity.
Lathander.
I would assume
Bright and shiny, right?
that at least the two clerics, whether or not Leora is ultimately up to her.
Emma found her in those years. Emma found herself a little dwarf. Right outside. We took care of Brody. You got real good at magic and shit.
Leora's whole motivation was to become the most powerful mage, but it was not to be a Halaster evil mage. It was just she was ambitious, not evil. She just wanted to be powerful enough. And then she got, oh my goodness gracious me. So yeah, she would have been probably chaotic good. Because she wanted knowledge, power, but not to destroy, to learn.
That's fair. Well, this has been a journey.
A roller coaster of emotion that only goes up.
Let me tell you, without delving too far into personal matters, Tim, you gave me a hell of a ride in the last 15 minutes. That's all I have to say about that.
I want to read my letter.
Same.
Oh fuck yeah, I get that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So those of you who don't know, Alistair wrote letters in the event of his death to his other party members. Yeah, so that's a thing.
I only read one sentence and I'm already starting to cry.
Yeah, so in the interest of time, you can all enjoy those. Perhaps, Tim, you may wish to... It's a totally, I want to be clear, totally up to you, Tim.
Yeah.
If you wish to post those later, I'm sure people will be happy to see them.
Yeah.
I won't ask anybody to read those out loud now, but that's up to you.
I could if in time allows. It's not too long.
Yeah, it's...
Short, if you want.
If they're short, yeah, sure. Sure.
Okay. Bunny, when I was a boy, I was taught by my father to keep an eye on the darkness for the faintest of lights. Even a small light in the darkness shines bright. The light within you is the brightest I've seen in my life. I am not a religious man. My mind knows that I will never understand the gods, but my heart tells me it is not for me to discover. But what gods have brought us together, I am thankful. I pray that you stay in this strange land a little longer, far traveler. Spread the light where you go. If you go to the north and find your feet take you to Yesamar.
It's a land.
Seek out, I just can't say it. Yeah. Seek out the hearth of Ironmane and meet my family. You will not be welcomed as a stranger, but as a long-lost family member. Teach Brody to be a good man, to be the light in the darkness. Please take my ashes and scatter them in the lands of my family. It may sustain my family even in death. Light be with you, Alasdair.
Well, as I said, this entire project from beginning to end. And for this purpose, I'm going to include our Dragon Heist project because that's what led to this. And in many ways, some of the characters carried over from one campaign to the other. Has been not just some of the best D&D of my life, but I've made friends, including folks here on this screen right now with me that I cherish. And frankly, that's not, necessarily D&D. That's the community that we've built here. So thank you to all four of you. Thanks to Dan freaking Gaston, who he is by far not the only person working hard. I don't want to take anything away from the rest of the Creative Council, everybody else who's played in this campaign, but nobody works as hard as Dan Gaston does to make all this happen. So whatever, and without going into his personal details, you can check his Twitter. He's had a rough few weeks, although this week has been better. So send your love and thoughts and whatever other things you believe in for Dan. And for everyone else who's been here, and a little bit for Alistair, who, that, as I said, means a lot to me. I'm going to give folks a minute to kind of compose themselves before we go around. But this has been fun. I was not sure that I was still in love with 5th edition, and I was not sure that I was still in love with dungeon crawls. And the groups that I've played with have been like, you know what, there is stuff that I still love here. So this has been fun in terms of the game and all of that. It's been great. So we're going to just do a brief go around. As always, do your whatever outro you're comfortable with at this point. We'll just stipulate. You don't have to say what your favorite moment was, but a moment that maybe stood out to you personally, but maybe was a little bit of a sort of a fun a fun corner of the adventure, whether it was in this level or in anything else we played in Dungeon of the Mad Mage. I'm not going to ask anybody to try to top the last 10-15 minutes. But before that, if there's something else that you said, when we were for example, the undulating corridor and Grimble not making her saves. Or tonight, during the fight with it's CR23 Empyrean that you all beat. So let's go around. I'm going to start with Jen.
Hi. He knows I'm distraught, so he's come to do the outro with me. Hi, I'm Jen, formerly Bunny, Forever Bunny. I'm randomly generated on Twitch. I stream 4 days a week around noon central. I'm randomly Jen on Twitter, JENN, and same Jen in generated because I'm weird like that. One thing that stood out to me, Hallister's constant nudity. Constantly in the nude, always in the buff. Statues of him everywhere, very in his own self.
You know what? I just want to say that he is showing body positivity and he loves himself as he is.
He is. He's down with it, but he's nude and even clothed all over the place in this dungeon. He's been everywhere. And I think, just for the whole campaign, though, it has been so amazing. I knew Val coming in here, that she's the reason I applied for the first Mad Mage dungeon that I did, is because we play D&D on Saturdays. And it's been such an amazing journey through the whole thing, being able to see everybody and meet people, meeting him and Tim, and all the other people I've played in the past with that I've played in different games, DM Corey and Gregory, and so many amazing people that I've met and through this community, because a few months ago I was in a not so great place, and the support from the whole VR community was just, it helped me so much and just made me feel so loved and appreciated. And I'm very happy to have been here for this, and especially to be here at the end for all of this. So thank you. all, thank you, Dan, everybody who chose to have me in their campaigns. So, yeah.
All right.
That's me. You're all beautiful. I love you.
Tim, since you did this,
I have a lot to answer for.
It's beautiful, Tim. It's beautiful.
I have
You
a
don't
lot to
wear a
answer
kilt.
for. Hi, I am Tim, formerly Alistair.
formerly Zaddy.
Formerly and eternally Zaddy.
Formerly Hickman, formerly Shaw Canor, formerly Knock on Wood. Formerly Yvan, Sunsplitter. Actually, I did my characters. So my one moment is I had my first character death on stream, and it was during a Mad Mage dungeon, and it was 1 hour into our first session of 3. Corey, I love you to pieces, mate. I failed a saving throw against Banshees. I went from 100% hit points to 0. I then was carried out and got a nat 1 on my death saving. And I spent the next 2 hours of that stream cobbling together my next character, which was Shaw Canor, which Val played with in the Shadowhold level, which taught me to always have a backup character.
And I told all of you for this level to have a backup character.
So like,
and you saw tonight why.
Since then, I've always had a backup character, and yeah, I applied to come on this just after I moved to the States to start my job, and a few people know how crap my job has been, like the last couple of months, and this has helped immensely. I've now got to go deal with my parents arriving tomorrow for a couple of weeks. And in the middle of all this, I have my girlfriend arriving on Tuesday for a week, and then she's moving in the end of the month. And so I have a lot of things to look forward to. I also have to look forward to, if you check out the pinned tweet on my Twitter, which is @AnandMoth, I'm going to be running a campaign on variant roles from September. It's Courts of the Shadow Fae, which is from Cobalt Press. So yeah, if you want to sign up, please sign up.
That's going to be fantastic. I'm looking forward to watching that.
I'm so excited. I applied, even if I don't get it. I'm so excited to see it.
It's great.
Yeah.
I love Cobalt Press. I did a play test for them last week.
Same. I did. Their latest. Emma was part of the test group I did for one of the latest monsters, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm excited. I've got a lot to be excited for, and I owe a lot of it to you guys.
Val, would you tell us people can find you on the internet, and anything you want to promote, and then of course, just it doesn't have to be your favorite moment, but one of the moments that stood out to you during this whole thing.
Buckle up, guys. My name is Val. I'm the Nerdy Niffler on Twitter. Buckle up. And my favorite moment of this whole campaign.
It doesn't have to be the favorite. I mean, it can't be the favorite, but just a moment that stood out to you.
If I'm going the whole Dungeon of the Mad Mage, the Goners, because that was one of those moments where everything just clicked, and it was my first Dungeon of the Mad Mage crawl, and I made some amazing friends, and okay, so it is like everyone else said, I am very grateful to Variant Roles because it has given me a community to be a part of that I absolutely love. It has given me friendships which have like changed my whole perspective on everything. I've met Emma, I've met Tim, I've met Kyle, I've met Matthew, I've met so many people, and it's I'm just really, really grateful. And I'm not going to start crying on stream because that's not it.
You can't start if you already are.
It's fucking Tim with those letters, man. But yeah, I just have so much love for this community and what it brings to people, and there have been days when I've been really down and I've come in and there's just been an unprompted wave of love from the community, and it's been just amazing, and it changes your whole day when you get that kind of boost, and just being in the chat gives you a boost. Sarah rules Discord, man. It's just a sunshine. But yeah, I love everyone in this community, and yeah, the Goners will forever remain one of my favorite D&D groups, and I adore everyone in here. Everyone just, I have a lot of love, and I'm processing right now.
I understand. For those watching that don't know, the Goners was the group that was myself, Val, Emma, Matt Foreman, and the pun bard, Peter Voss Adam, where we ran through a level here. And it was so much fun that we had a spin-off homebrew level, and now we're playing on Sundays in Gothic Brunch. And we'll talk more about that in a little bit, but that's what she's talking about. Emma, take a deep breath. Tell us people can find you on the internet, and one of the moments that stood out to you during this campaign.
Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Emma. You can find me at MK Hansen on Twitters. Boy, howdy is right. And then on Tuesdays, you can find me over on Dice Priority. So the Mad Mage game with the Goners was the very first streamed campaign and game that I was ever in, ever. And now here I am. And I was so nervous and I was so scared. And within the first 5 minutes, we all just bonded and it worked. And I will forever hold that game with me. And I am grateful to have stumbled upon this beautiful community of humans who, like everyone has said, makes your day you could have the worst day, and then you communicate and you hang out and you share your lives with these other humans, and it is beautiful and wonderful, and it makes you feel whole in so many ways. When you feel like there are pieces of you that you've given away, these humans give them back to you. And that's wonderful. So I think that the whole Goners section for me was one of my favorites. And what an experience from this whole Mad Mage campaign that will be very important to me for the rest of my life. And then tonight was just I totally thought this was going to be silly and funny and ridiculous. And while it was all of those things, it was also so much more than that. So thank you all. And thank you, Kyle, for being such a wonderful DM. Thank you for letting me play this with y'all. This was so wonderful and so much fun. Thank you to Variant Roles and Dan and everyone. There's just so much love and gratitude here, and I'm just grateful for all of this.
Y'all don't know, but inside I'm hold it together, Maxwell, hold it together. No, so quick note, as noted, I want to thank as noted, the whole Nox and Alice Catu and DM Jazzy Hands, Eugenio Vargas, and Dan for other things we've done with this. When we first had our planning calls for this, with some other folks as well, not just them, those folks, back, Jesus Christ, 5 or 6 months ago now. I did not expect all of this, but it has been fantastic, and I just want to try to the extent that I even can, speak for everybody who's been a part of this whole campaign, and say this has been so much fun, and it's so much more than just the sum of its parts. My favorite moments, not my favorite, moments that I'm going to remember even when I've forgotten much of the rest of this campaign are going to be Val and her speech at the end of the extra one-shot that we did with Crawford and the Dwarven Vampire. And then Tim, who, as I said before, I don't want to get too far into my personal life, but suffice to say that took me on a journey that I did not expect to go on at this point in my life at all. So, thank you for that. And all the things that I already said. If you want to find me, you can find me at TechnoSkull on Twitter, or technoskull.me is my blog on D&D and other role-playing games and Dungeon World and all that stuff. And I freaking live here on Variant Roles. So Moobot has been graciously reminding us every few moments of the things that are happening. So tomorrow evening, there's going to be some Ghosts of Saltmarsh. Sunday morning, I'm back here with Val and Emma and the rest of the Goners for Gothic Brunch. And let me tell you, that is occasionally, okay, maybe not quite to the level of the end of this campaign, but that gets pretty emotional too. Right, Val? Like last time. Yeah, when...
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. Yeah, it's all emotions and feels. And it's funny because that's not really what I play D&D for, but that's what happens here with these folks. So... there's that. There's Ravnica. Next weekend is going to be a little bit odd because Gen Con's going on, and like, I don't know, 90% of the community, my estimate may be off. 90% of everybody in Variant Roles will be at Gen Con. So things will be different, but that's going to be that. Yeah, Nox is right. Variant Roles, we're going to make you cry laughing or cry feeling. Sometimes both at the same time.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah,
And
I agreed.
I'm not like a guy who cries that much, but I've welled up a few times, and that's a lot. Like, that's a lot. So, there's that. Other than that, we will see some of you tomorrow evening, some of you Sunday. Jen, what am I forgetting?
I just wanted to say, as Bunny, to all of the player characters that came before us, whether they graduated, survived, or didn't, we did it!
We did it.
So, Tim went back and tried to find all of the people who had
Every single
played.
person played. I think
Tim, how many people is that?
Did it!
Easily 50.
Yeah, I was like, it was dozens. It was dozens. So, thanks to everybody.
Easily 50. Yeah.
In the meantime, thanks everybody, the four of you who played tonight, everybody in chat, and while Mad Mage is over, the VR is not over, so we have lots more to go. What was that?
Just stick around for a second. I believe we are going to raid Dice Priori. Matthew is running his Big Boy season tonight, who's a member of the Goners and a huge member of Variant Roles. So stick around just for a hot second while we get that set up, so that we can go and give him...
Yeah, as soon as I transition off of us, then somebody can do the raid. All right, I like big boys, itty bitty boys. Wait. Anyway, good night, y'all. Good night, everybody. Thank y'all. Bye.